2020 was the year we all looked forward to. It's the start of a new decade. It's the year of perfect vision. Or so we thought. And then, the pandemic happened. Now, 2020 has become the year that ushered in the new normal. But in spite of that, here in Creative Voices, we believe it's still the perfect year for your voice to be heard. This is Creative Voices 2020. Bigger, bolder, better. And yet still and always the home of the best Filipino voiceover artists. We provide a pool of hundreds of voice profiles. Male or female, young or mature, calm or energetic. In English, Tagalog, and other Philippine dialects.
Tuloy ang kwento.
Padayon ang istorya.
Ituloy ti istorya.
El historia continua.
Isundo may istorya.
Padagos lang ang satuyang istorya.
Padayon ang imo nga sugilanon.
Tuloy ang kwento.
An online platform for selecting, booking, and obtaining the perfect voiceover for your commercial, movie, corporate video, e-learning, telephone system, etc. You name it, we voice it. State-of-the-art recording studio, equipment, and software for a guaranteed crisp and clear audio quality. Online workshops on voice acting, home studio setup, and audio editing. We have produced over 2,000 graduates from VoiceWorks, our popular voice acting workshop since 2005. And the pandemic is no reason to stop. Vision 2025 to be the leading national network of young Filipino voice artists and creative voices. Mission to provide developmental opportunities and platform that empower young Filipino voice artists in every corner of the Philippines to use their voices to promote positive social change. Adapt, adopt, adept. We create a culture of giving, sharing, loving, and caring. And disrupt the culture of selfishness, greediness, and ungratefulness. We give every unheard and aspiring Filipino voice artist an opportunity to rise above the noise and be heard. Be part of the new normal created by Creative Voices 2020. Join Certified Voice Artist Program. Creative Voices 2020 Vision 2025. Creative Voices Productions. www.youtube.com/thevoicemaster. #VoiceFromHome. Dahil basta boses, creative voices.
EntrepRadio Online.
EntrepRadio online. EntrepRadio online.
Hear the voices of greatness on the World Wide Web. VG8 Radio, the voices of greatness.
EntrepRadio online.
Narito na ang inyong bagong magiging Sunday afternoon habit sa VG8 Radio. 2 oras ng inspiration, motivation at empowerment sa makabagong paaralan ng buhay sa online world.
EntrepRadio online.
Invest early in life and be an entrepreneur. Ito ang susi sa inyong tagumpay. Matuto ng mga tips, techniques at best practices sa pagsisimula ng negosyo.
EntrepRadio online.
Magandang hapon at na maulan. Tama ba? Magandang hapon, magandang maulang hapon. Sa inyo mga ka-entreps, ayan. Nag-season break lang tayo, nakalimutan ang ating spiel. No? So nagbabalik ang inyong Sunday afternoon habit for Season 5. para sa makabagong Filipino entrepreneurs. Makakasama nyo kami tuwing Linggo, 2:00 hanggang 4:00 ng hapon para sa usapang punong-puno ng kaalaman para magsimula or sa pagsisimula ng inyong pangkabuhayan.
Yes, and partner, we are
Oh,
broadcasting live on EntrepRadio Facebook page, diba? And saan pa ba tayo live, partner?
And sa VG8 Radio Facebook page and on the EntrepRadio, EntrepRadio Network YouTube channel. Nandiyan po tayo.
Totoo nga, partner. Season 5 na tayo. Would you believe it? Diba parang it was a year ago and we actually restarted the show because the show has been on the radio na before we even started it online. And it has been a year and we're on season 5 and continuously we inspire greatness, excellence, and success in every Filipino entrepreneur. Dahil dito sa EntrepRadio, may puso ang pagnenegosyo. Kaya Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao, isang maganda at makulimlim na hapon nga sa inyong lahat mga ka-Entreps. Hatid namin sa inyong 2 oras ng information, inspiration, motivation, at empowerment para sa ating makabagong Filipino entrepreneurs. Welcome everyone to Season 5 of EntrepRadio Online, the voice
of Filipino entrepreneurs.
Ayun. So guys, Season 5 na. Baka naman hindi pa kayo nag-like ng page. Paki-like na po ang page. Make sure that you follow us because we have a lot of contents about, a lot of informative content about entrepreneurship that you can definitely learn about. Ayan. This is all made specially for Filipinos and entrepreneurs specifically. Ayan. Kaya like and follow na mga ka-Entreps. Huwag na kayong magpaabot ng Season 6. Please lang. Diba?
So sa season 5 natin, nagkaroon din tayo ng 4 to 5 weeks din ba ang naging season break natin?
Medyo mahaba.
Oo. Kasi during that time, marami din nagsabay-sabay ng mga events, no? In any case, pag-usapan natin, partner, ano ba yung mga nangyari this week, no? Ano ba yung mga news items for this week?
Oo, pero before that, partner, siguro mag-hello muna tayo kay Jihan. Hi, Jihan, ang ating early bird.
Hi, Miss Jihan. Kamusta po kayo? Manood kayo
niya,
dito kasi animation po ang ating topic
today. Perfect, Jihan. Perfect. Sabi niya, great day, EntrepRadio. Great day, Jihan, and great day to all our ka-Entreps who are watching right now and mga manonood pa later on. Ayan, so what happened last week, partner? Sabi sa Manila Times, noong October 3, there was a low-pressure area that was spotted at 515 kilometers east of Davao City. That may develop into a typhoon according to Pag-asa.
Oo. Parang abot yata ng Manila, hindi naman yata, no? Kasi south eh. Tapos we also have something from makulimlim. It is, no? And we have something from Business Mirror from October 2. Sabi ni Presidente Duterte, he is no longer running for the vice president position, but he passed the baton to his Senator Bongo, yung kanyang PA dati na talaga ngayong senador na. And he's going to be a working VP daw, no? If elected.
So that is because pala, based on Manila Times from October 3, there is a Sarago tandem in 2022. So wala na si Digong. Oo, wala na si Digong. Sila na. Ayun,
as friends.
Sarago tandem na ngayon for 2022.
And from Business Mirror from October 1, which was the first day of filing for the Certificate of Candidacies and the Certificates of Nomination and Acceptance, or CONAS, no? It remained peaceful and orderly according to COMELEC, and among the aspirants for the top elective posts, only Senator Manny Pacquiao and his running mate, Deputy Speaker and Buhay party list, Representative Lito Atienza, filed their COC. So sila pa lang daw nakakapag-file nung lumabas yung news item na to.
Oo, pero meron pa namang remaining days to file COC.
Yeah.
So let's look forward to that. Sino yung mga mag-step forward as candidates for our election. Ayan. From CNN Philippines naman on October 1st, pill to treat COVID-19 cuts the risk of death by half, says Merck and Ridgeback Biotherapeutics. which will seek its emergency authorization. This will be the first oral medicine that fights COVID-19 if approved by the US FDA. So meron ng medicine.
Pill
Kailangan lang
form
ng
na, no? Kung ma-approve.
kailangan ng emergency approval. So this is first, no? Kasi ang usual na tinitake, ako nung nagka-COVID ako, ang tinitake ko was the Chinese medicine. So it
I
helped.
see.
Pero I think if this is approved by US FDA, pwede rin ma-approve sa FDA ng ibang bansa. And this can help a lot.
So
diba?
does this mean wala na tayong vaccine na kailangan? We just have to take a pill if you're feeling the symptoms? Could be.
I don't think so. Kasi yung vaccine, it will help you na ma-lessen talaga yung mga symptoms, diba?
Symptoms, no? Oo. Well, we'll find out when it's out in the market na.
At pag-approve na. Diba?
And pag-approve na. And from CNN Philippines, October 3, we had early this morning a 5.6 magnitude earthquake which struck Sablayan, Occidental Mindoro. And I think umabot ito ng Tagaytay area, no, from here northwards, no.
Hanggang Mandaluyong 'yon, umabot. Naramdaman
mo ba? Ay, okay. Baka katulad
And
pa.
lastly, partner, again from CNN Philippines, this is from October 2. Nearly 890,000 more Pfizer COVID-19 vaccines arrive in the Philippines. So 890,000 Pfizer COVID-19 nasa Pilipinas na. So excited tayo na lahat ng hindi pa nakapagpa-vaccine na kung magpa-register na kayo. Pwede na rin ang mga bata ngayon magpa-register for vaccination.
And we would like to thank our guest from our last episode of Season 4, no? Si Sir Rowan Untivero. He's the chairman and CEO of Kinetics Sales and Marketing. Sir Rowan, kamusta po kayo?
Ayan. We're looking forward to our show with Sir Rowan because we are going to have a new show on EntrepRadio with him on it. Ayan. So,
for sales and marketing.
Marami tayong matututunan dyan mga ka-entreps, kaya let's just wait for that show to come sa ating EntrepRadio page.
And we have a message from our partner pala.
Ayun. And today, partner, this is very exciting. Feeling ko, babalik tayo sa pagkabata today. Looking at the parang final product that I have. We were browsing through it kanina, and I felt like I went back to my childhood kasi nakita ko yung mga cartoons. Ayan. So yun, ang guest natin ngayon ay may-ari, CEO ng isang animation studio, and she will share with us yung experience niya and how she actually came to be a CEO of this animation studio na we can be proud of. This is all Filipino. Diba?
Yes, definitely. And yung mga ka-entreps natin na nag-aabang daw ng chismis, no? Miss Jihan, about the animation industry. Mamaya, i-share po natin yan.
Jihan, tutok ka lang.
Yan, si Jihan, magaling na animator yan. Talaga pag nakita mo yung mga videos na gawa niya, talagang wow. And speaking of our learnings, no? Tuloy pa rin po kami ni Partner Faith sa Google MSME Caravan, no? So we are helping out other entrepreneurs, yung mga nagnenegosyo na ngayon, to shift to digital, no? Kasi syempre alam natin when it comes to digital, Google po talaga ang ating ginagamit. If you want your business to be searched, no? Gusto niyo lumabas sa Google, join the Google MSME Caravan. Here's the link, no? Ipakita natin. Just visit g.co/grow/MSME Caravan, no? For more details and what else you can learn, no?
Yeah. And actually, partner, I can share my screen. I have a list of the topics that of the topics that we are doing for Google My Business. If I can add it onto the stream.
Yan.
Kita ba?
Lumabas na, partner. Kita siya.
Okay. So yan, we have a lot of topics. Actually, meron tayong basic, intermediate, and advanced. And all these topics are free. So kailangan nyo lang mag-sign up dun sa binigay ni partner na link kanina, which is, yun, yung kung ano man yung link na binigay niya.
g.co/grow/MSME Caravan.
Yeah, so yun, all of these you can actually learn for free. And yun, you just have to sign up and with certification to from Google My Business.
Right.
Free certification.
And even the handbook. May handbook
the
din
module.
siya.
Yes.
And then,
Okay,
ito na tayo.
Bring it down.
Ako.
Okay.
Oops. May sumingit na noo. Hindi sa amin yun. May party line po kami. So, aside from Google MSME Caravan, we'd also like to tell you about the Certified Voice Artist Program. Yung CVAP Batch 9 po is ongoing pa din ngayon. And CVAP Batch 10 is now open for enrollment. No? Classes will start on November 6 up to November 20. Just visit fb.com/certified voice artist if you are interested to learn on how to become a voice artist.
Oo nga. So, November 6 na yan. You have a few days. You have the whole October to decide. But if I were you, I would just sign up. Diba? This is fast talaga yung turnaround. So, napupuno kagad yung mga slots. So, if I were you, mga ka-entreps, sign up na.
And meron din po kaming scholarship program for this. No? If you don't have the capacity to pay now, you can just apply for scholarship as well. Of course, meron din na may interview pang ginagawa. Hindi naman kaagad-agad na nagiging scholar kaagad. But yun na nga. No? Join Certified Voice Artist Program. Talagang nakakapanibago siya.
Speaking of scholar partner, actually scholar ako ni Sir Choi.
Okay, tama. Ang laki ng pagbabago mo.
Yan, scholar ako from batch 1. Yan. And speaking of mga CVAP, mga graduates ng CVAP, ito ang ating ibang pang shows with them. We have EntrepRadio World every Thursday. They are on season 2 now. Thursdays at 9 p.m. And ayan yung poster nila. Every Thursday at 9 p.m. And we are featuring mga ka-entreps natin not only in the Philippines but all around the world. So ang mga host natin galing din sa ibang bansa. We have hosts from Bahrain, we have from Indonesia, and we have from the US. So yun, mga stories yan, mga success stories ng ating mga ka-entreps na nagnenegosyo sa ibang bansa. And also the talents of our mga kababayan. Abroad.
Right. So that's every Thursday at 9 p.m. Philippine time po yun. Another show from Entrep Media Network naman is the Entrep Academy, wherein we discuss or we help out mga entrepreneurs to learn more about specific topics like digital world, fashion and beauty, financial literacy, voice artistry, entertainment, agriculture, and even sa food industry. Yeah, that's live every Friday, 7 p.m. here on our Facebook page and sa YouTube as well.
Sa Entrep Academy, para kang pumasok sa school. Diba?
Yes.
And another show that we have on Entrep Media Network is moneytalk.ph. Ito naman pang younger generation partner. So yung mga millennials natin, ito yung dapat nyong panoorin para yung ating mindset about money, spending, and literacy, talagang ma-enhance natin sa moneytalk.ph. It's parang in a way enhancing our perspective when it comes to spending money and stability, financial stability.
Yes.
It's every Saturday at 6 p.m.
And hosted by Miss Marianne de la Serna and Mr. Gabriel Schultz. Yan, magagaling yung hosts na yan. And lastly, we have a COVID update as of October 2. This was checked today, October 3. So ang data natin is from yesterday. We now have 2,580,173 total nationwide cases. Ang laki na, Ang dami na, 2.5. And 14,786 cases na dagdag kahapon. And we now have 144,061 active cases, which is about 5.6%, ng 2.5 million na total cases. We also have about 92.9% ng mga cases na yun na na-recover. So, malaki ang recovery rate natin. So, yun. Greetings na, partner.
Speaking of greetings, before natin sila i-greet, I would like to share something. I don't know if it's coming up. Oh yeah, it's there. Hold on. Can you see?
Yes.
Ayan. So, dahil season 5 na mga ka-entreps, and we are so happy to be joined by you today on our first episode on season 5. So, on season 5, we are giving away 5G cash at amount of 300 on our 5th season kasi. So, 5-5 yan. Parang Lazada, parang Shopee. So, 5-5
Shopee,
tayo
yan.
today. Mga ka-entreps, paki-mine na lang, Char. So, ayun. So, 5-5 tayo today. 5 Gcash at 300 for our first episode for season 5. Ang gagawin lang, partner, is like the page, share the live stream link, and comment 5.5 on EntrepRadio, and then share done. So, madali lang.
Yun.
Madali lang. Speaking of Lazada, feeling ko tumatawag yung Lazada sa akin. May delivery ako.
Hala ka, hinahanap ka na. Bayad ka na daw. Okay. And sa akin naman, no? Nasa gitna siya. Siyempre, natakpan tayo. So, tayo dito. So, of course, tapos na pala to. Okay, ako na lang. So, I'd like to greet din, no, yung mga viewers natin ngayon, as well as yung mga viewers na manunood ng replay, no, nitong episode. But of course, if you're watching the replay, you can't join the raffle anymore. So, yayain nyo na yung mga friends and family nyo to watch today's episode kasi nga meron tayong 5.5 raffle. And yung mga ka-entreps natin na may sariling negosyo na gustong ibahagi ang kanilang mga tagumpay at paghihirap na dinaanan o dinadaanan nitong new normal, we'd like to invite you to become part of the show, no? To be our guest, no? Para makatulong din tayo sa iba and give inspiration, motivation to other businessmen, mga entrepreneurs na nahihirapan ngayong pandemic. No? And hello din sa ating mga CVA family and sa ating CVA gamers, no, na nanonood. And one more thing, may comment na po tayo kay from Miss Jihan. Sabi niya, Miss Present. Okay, yan tayo. Okay, so we are now moving on with the show. So we encourage you, mga viewers natin, no, to interact with us by asking your comments or asking your questions in the comments section. So just type away, mga ka-entreps. And now we are going to call on our Mr. and Miss Entrepedia and our super radiant pala, no, Miss Entrepedia, to give us more information about our tips for today. Welcome back, partner. Yung ating mga Entrepedia, Mr.
And welcome
Mrs.
back to
Bahay.
our Mr. and Miss Entrepedia.
Miss lang pala, sorry. Okay.
EntrepRadio Online.
Hello, mga ka-entreps. Naririnig po ba ako? Hello.
Yes,
Karen,
loud
are
and
you
clear.
there? Hi, Karen. Hello, mga ka-entreps. This is your Mr. Entrepedia joined on this new season 5, episode 1 with Miss Entrepedia or Voice Kitty. Say hi, Karen.
Yeah.
Ayan, alright, so mga ka-entreps, we are here to provide you with a new set of informative and useful tips, especially for our fellow entrepreneurs, our Entrepedia. And for those who do not know, Karen, what is Entrepedia?
Well, ano nga ba ito Entrepedia? Entrepedia is a collection of information or data that is useful and helpful to modern entrepreneurs. Sa Tagalog, ito po ay mga koleksyon ng impormasyon o data na nakakatulong o kapaki-pakinabang. Parang all the time, lagi ako na dito, sa mga makabagong negosyante. So, ayan po ang ating Entrepedia, mga ka-entreps. So, do take notes of our Entrepedia tips. We will be sharing them through the show habang nakikinig sa inspiring stories ng ating guests. Malalaman nyo yan mamaya. So, stay with us until the end of the show.
Indeed. Okay, so moving on for our tips for this episode. animation. It's all about animation here. So I'm sure a lot of us are familiar with the beautiful and delightful movies and shows it has brought us. So animations like classic Disney movies like Snow White or Mickey Mouse, all the way to the more recent and intriguing 13. Di ba ba? So the animation has its own very unique set of skill sets and capabilities, all of which are learnable. So for this episode's EntrepRadio tips, we bring you 3 tips for working with animations. So let's move on to our first EntrepRadio tip. Envision your animated world. Now, Miss EntrepRadio, what is this all about? Envision your animated world.
Well, envision. Sabi nga, diba, visualize, di ba? So, animation kasi, they're always tied to very distinct world, usually carrying a message and something. Sometimes, even reflecting our reality. Kasi saan nga ba naman manggagaling ang ating imagination, kundi sa reality din naman. So, it brings people into being invested in this world, requiring an intricate mix of reality, creativity, and a hint of personality. So
That's right.
create the world with your message and vision in mind. So syempre, kung ano man ang iniisip mo, kung ano man ang karakter mo, doon na lumalabas bilang animator or bilang isang tao na nagpapakita gamit ang graphics, ang iyong thoughts. Lalabas yan. So that's why different people, they have different styles. Di ba nga? So create the world with your message and vision in mind. Get yourself be invested in it and see it as an experience. So that was EntrepRadio tip number 1. Envision your animated world. So how about you, Mr. EntrepRadio? What is your take on this?
Yes, my take on this. Yes, indeed, we gotta envision if you're pursuing an animation. First and foremost, like in a business, for example, you want to make an ad or something to just capture the attention of your audience. You have to envision what kind of world you want to bring your consumers into. So first and foremost, you have to understand and learn what it is that you want your viewers to see in your animation. So usually these animations, as the tips mentioned, it has a message which is sometimes tied into reality, so you could play around with that, and it is also mixed with some hint of with some personality that just reflects what your business is all about. And yeah, that's what our first tip is all about. I'm sure we'll be able to connect it with the rest of our tips in the following segments.
Yes, that's right. So kaya nga naman 'di ba kapag usually itong animation, it's not just what you see on cartoons or not just what you see on television animation, kasi nga even on the internet, 'di ba? Itong mga animations na to, even sa mga commercials, even sa mga ads, nakikita natin na people are now mixing animation, 'di ba, into their marketing strategies, and even sa website, 'di ba? A lot of website use animations to explain what their service is about. So, kung you're a business and you want to start something that is mas mapaintindi, kumbaga, 'di ba? Mas maintindihan ng mga tao yung serbisyo na ginagawa mo, yung vision mo, yung kung ano ba ang business mo about or what your organization is about. One way to bring it out clearly is through animation. Ayan. So, siguro alamin naman natin kung ano yung mga sasabi ng ating mga hosts for today, di ba? Sina Sir Rene at sina Miss Faith. And then, may masasabi ka pa ba, Chase, habang hinintay natin sila?
No, all I have to say right now is nakaabang ako for the next few tips. I'm sure we'll be able to hook it up to those.
Yes.
Okay, so that'll do it for our first EntrepRadio tip. Thank you, Miss EntrepRadio. We'll catch each other, mga ka-entreps, in a short while. Catch you in a bit.
EntrepRadio Online.
So yun po, no? Narinig natin ang ating first EntrepRadio tip from Mr. Entrepedia, Stephen Chase Lemon, and Miss Entrepedia, Miss Karen De Guilla.
Oo, and I agree, partner, na a lot of businesses are using animation talaga in their marketing, in their marketing videos, ganyan. Even yung mga tutorials how to use their products. Ang marketing style nila is to have animation there. Kasi mas madali nga namang maintindihan, and alam mo yun, parang it's an eye candy kasi. So parang it keeps the viewers watching.
Definitely. Talagang yan ang nagbibigay buhay, no? Lalo na sa content nyo.
Mhm.
So, yan.
And speaking of animation, yun nga kanina pa natin sinasabi. Oh, but before we go ahead and introduce our guest, no, let's just remind everybody na we have 5-5 on EntrepRadio. So you just have to do the mechanics that we shared earlier, and then you will stand the chance to win 300 Gcash. Yun. Did we
Ito
share
yan.
that?
So if you'd like to join today's 5.5 raffle, no, just like the page, share this episode and comment hashtag 5.5 on EntrepRadio.
Ayan. So now, eto na. Yung hinihintay ni Jihan. Kanina pa ito hinihintay ni Jihan eh. Ayan. So let's introduce and give a warm welcome to our guest for the first episode of EntrepRadio Online Season 5. Talagang very exciting ang ating pag-uusapan. Ang ating guest ay CEO of Top Peg Animation and Creative Studio and the School Director of Top Peg Institute of Animation and Design. Ayan, let's all welcome Miss Grace Dimaranan.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Grace. Kamusta po kayo?
Good afternoon sa
Ayan.
inyong dalawa, Faith and Rene. And good afternoon sa mga nanonood ngayon dito sa EntrepRadio.
Yan. Oo nga. Thank you for joining us today, Miss Grace. No? I'm sure yung mga ka-entreps natin ngayon are excited to know more about, kasi nga, syempre, one of the things that you can do right now, if you're a creative, it's either katulad namin, nagboboses, yung iba, nagpapakita ng galing through their animation skills, no? Drawing. Syempre, kung drawing lang naman, di level up na natin yung pagdodrawing natin. Meaning, gagawin na natin siyang animation. No? Okay. So, Miss Grace, para dun sa mga hindi pa nakakakilala sa inyo or hindi pa alam, ano ba yung ginagawa nyo? Could you tell us something about yourself and your business?
Okay. So I'm currently the CEO and founder of Top Peg Animation and Creative Studio. So I'm also an animator myself. So I'm also the overall creative director of the studio. So I do a lot of, dahil CEO ka, I do a lot of production meetings and I talk a lot to our clients. So most of our clients are, abroad. So 80% of our clients are nasa ibang bansa and 20% are local. So I do a lot of planning for the studio, projections of our work na ginagawa namin. So CEO talaga, as in taking care of the business.
I see. Yan. So, what does what does your company do, no? Top Peg. What kind of animations po ba ang ginagawa nila?
So ang Top Peg Animation Studio is a 24-year-old company na. Okay, so we started 1996, and what we do, number one is we do traditional and up to digital animation. So we do a lot of 2D animation for TV series, for films, for commercials, AVPs, e-learning, and games. So, yung pinakano namin ngayon yung mga games. We also have a
Wow.
training center, which is Topic Institute of Animation and Design. So, there we teach all about animation and design and about games also. So, yung mga instructors namin are all, mga supervisors and directors and art, yun ang status ng mga instructors namin sa school namin. So we also have 3D, but more usage namin sa kanya is on commercials and backgrounds. So mas madami pa rin kaming work sa 2D other than the 3D style of animation.
I see. Ayan, no? Ito nga, nakikita natin ng mga ka-entreps. Ito yung mga nagagawa nila. Yung mga familiar dito. Yung mga nagbabalik sa pagkabata nila, seeing this, no? Kim Possible. Yan.
Ayan, yan yung mga subcontracted works namin before. We do a lot of Disney shows before. Warner Brothers, Cartoon Network, yan.
Oh, yung mga
Ito,
napapanood
even sa
natin
mga
yung bata
foreign,
tayo. Sina Miss Grace ang gumawa.
Isa kami sa gumawa.
Nakakatuwa.
Maraming magagaling na Filipino animators.
Actually, Miss Grace, totoo yan. Alam mo kasi I used to work in Singapore and yung mga animators namin, Pilipino talaga. We get animators either, whether it's 2D or 3D, we get animators from the Philippines and India. Pero mostly dahil Pinoy ako, Philippines yung kinukuha namin. Oo.
Buti naman.
Hindi biased yun.
Hindi bias. Based on ano yan? Based on dedication and creativity. Yun.
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 Miss Grace, may question dito yung viewer natin.
Miss Grace, no?
May question si Miss Jihan pala, sabi niya, Las Piñas, Ma'am Grace, near RFC, sabi niya.
Oh, yeah. So, before, our studio was located in Boni, Mandaluyong. Marami kasi studios doon. And then, we transferred in Las Piñas kasi most of our artists are from this area. From Parañaque, Las Piñas, Cavite. I mean, from the south. So, parang tuwan-tuwa sila, oh my gosh, mas malapit na kami sa studio.
Hindi na pupunta ng Boni pa, ang layo.
Anyway, right now, it's online naman. So, you're anywhere, kahit sa Timbuktu ka, pwede ka nang, to be part of the studio kasi it's online.
Yeah, as long as you have good connection, pwede. Diba?
Yes, that's it.
So, eto, Miss Grace, could you tell us the story behind Top Peg? Paano po ba nagsimula ang inyong company?
Okay, so, lahat kami na nag-start, founders of Top Peg Animation Studios are working on different studios before. So, ako mismo, I've worked with for 10 years sa different animation studios here in the Philippines and learned talaga yung professional side of animation from start to finish. So, I've also learned Western animation, anime style of animation. So, na-expose ako on different kinds of animation, the whole process. And then, after 10 years of working, we found out that we want to do original content. Filipino original content. So, we cannot do that if we are employed in a studio, syempre. So, para we can do our own content, we have to open up our own para we can, visualize our ideas and make it possible. So, that's the reason why we opened Top Peg Animation Studio 1996. So, puro kami mga artists, mga animators, layout artists, and ang non-artist lang sa amin yung accountant namin. Kasi siya yung numbers. Kaya kawawa siya sa amin.
Oo, nakakatawa, ini-imagine ko pa lang na if you're working kasi in an environment with creative people, masaya yun eh. Masayang environment. It's not your typical office space.
Yes.
Masyadong madaming nangyayari kapag creative yung mga kasama mo sa office, no, Miss Grace?
Marami daw. Since creative ang mga tao, wala kaming parang corporate clothes. Parang hindi kami parang normal studio na dapat masyado ka maayos. So we just have the artist go in the office na kung ano gusto nila. Wag lang naman naka-brief or something or underwear. Hindi naman ganun. So,
very
may pumapasok
creative
talaga na may kulay ang mga buhok nila, may naka-jacket na leather jacket na may mga spikes. So may naka-headband ang mga lalaki. As long as they're there to be creative, yun naman ang importante. It's not the way they look. It's their creative. We're after their creativity and their productivity in working in the studio.
Right.
Yun naman yun.
It's always about...
And syempre, pag nasa studio, maraming may topak. Maraming
parang masaya nga
doon. Iba-ibang mood sa studio. So, dapat you also know how to manage them. Isipin mo yun, di ba? Pinagsama-sama mo yung artist sa isang studio, iba-ibang moods. And how to manage them is also another story.
Yes, true. I cannot say. Alam mo, I mean, I totally agree with Miss Grace kasi parang you have to handle. Pag creative kasi partner, iba yung mindsetting ng mga tao. Parang kung ano yung if they feel like working, they will work. Pag hindi mo talaga mood magtrabaho, hindi mo sila mapipilit talaga. 'Di ba? Tas ganun, tas parang they are expressing themselves in the way they in the way they dress up, in the way
Oo.
they alam mo yun, ang
Exactly.
saya. Actually,
Oo.
masaya siya.
Oo.
May quick comment question tayo ulit from Miss Jihan. Sabi niya, Miss Grace, quickie question. Animahenasyon 2021 will be held online this year?
Oh yeah. So since I'm a member of the Animation Council of the Philippines, I'm the board, one of the board directors. We have an annual festival called Animahinasyon. It's in November, actually. So yes, it's online because it's pandemic. So we try to avoid any more incidences. So online lahat, webinars, conference, and the screenings are all online for the safety of everyone.
Yun.
Diba? Updated si Jihan.
Hmm.
So, November na, Jihan. Malapit na.
Paano ba tayo magjo-join doon?
Sa Animahinasyon, pwede kayo mag-join.
Libre po ba siya?
There's like a very minimal fee, 500 pesos lang naman.
Okay.
So, and it's a 3-day
Tapos you learn all
festival.
these,
3-day
Wow.
festival, and we have like foreign speakers about animation, gaming, filmmaking.
Magandang yan.
Nandun.
Nice.
Yes.
So, anything and everything about animation, we have speakers, foreign speakers pa. Diba?
Yes.
So, Miss Grace, you started this company with creative people. And kasi I was thinking baka family business siya. So, hindi pala. So, kung kunwari, creative people, kasi ang creative people, na-amaze nga po ko sa inyo, you're the CEO and you're the creative director at the same time. So, parang yung managerial part of your brain is working and then your creative side is also working. Ang galing. Mahirap pagsamahin yan, diba?
Yep.
So, paano yun? How did it actually start? Kunwari, you have all these creative people all together, come together to form a business. Ano yung mga challenges? Paano siya nangyari?
Okay, number one kasi, before we opened the business, we actually sat down with each other and we have to create our goal. May common goal ba kaming lahat? So, hindi lang basta kami kumuha ng partners na may pera. Hindi yun eh. Hindi yun ang solusyon when you open a business. Dapat lahat ng kasama mo nung nag-open ako ng business, mga founders ng Tapeg are all in one goal. Dapat we're on the same page. Para lahat ng kilos namin will be towards our own purpose, our own objective for the studio. Kung hindi, kalat-kalat kami. I mean, mag-aaway lang kami sa studio. So, yun ang first nangyari sa amin. So, ang challenge is that, syempre, you're a small studio. So, marami kang kakompetensya. Pero ang naging advantage namin noon, dahil well-known kami sa industry as animators, as directors, as layout artists, I mean, the studios that we came from started sending us work. You know, nakahiwalay na kami sa kanila. I mean, nakahiwalay na kami sa kanila, but they can't, parang, oh my gosh, nagtayo siya ng studio, let's send them work. Parang ganun. Let's send them work. So, you cannot burn those bridges, no? So, they appreciate kasi. They know how you work. They know the standards of the quality of your work. So, kahit saan ka magpunta, hahanapin ka nila. Yun ang sikreto sa any animation creative sector. Kung they know that you are a reliable quality worker, kahit saan ka magpunta, tatawagan ka nila. They will search for you and give you work. So yun ang kailangang isang requirement if you're an entrepreneur for creative industry, whether animation, game, or design. Dapat may well-established network of people, or you have a portfolio of work to show the quality of work that you do for your studio.
Yes, and your credibility is already established. Kasi madami po, Miss Grace, yung mga makikita mo online, i-engage mo sila sa work mo, tapos bigla silang mawawala. Nako, di ba? Totoo, di ba? Ang dami nangyayaring ganyan.
Yes.
Oo. So, ayun, actually, Miss Grace, tatanungin sana kita, anong marketing strategy ninyo when you were starting? Pero nasabi mo na parang yung mga pinagtrabaho nyo before, binigyan kayo ng work. Pero before kasi walang internet. Ano pa yung means ninyo ng pag-market?
So yun ang nagsimula talaga kami dahil meron na kaming network, meron na kaming contacts of studios where we work for na naka-establish na kami ng credibility. So ibig sabihin, no questions asked. Pag nag-ask kami ng work, talagang welcome ka. I mean, inaabangan ka nila na bigyan ka ng work. Ganun na yung credibility namin sa mga studios na kinukuha na namin ng work. So, ang tawag doon, subcontractors kami nung umpisa. And then later on, we discovered that if we get direct clients, mas malaki yung income. And this is still a business by the end of the day. So, we discovered na, okay, kung magre-reach out pala ako and get clients na directly, email them, call them. That time, dial up pa yung internet. Nakakatawa.
Yung tumutunog.
Oh, yes. As wala makakapag-telepono sa opisina. Walang makakapag-telepono sa opisina kapag nag-dial up ka. Ikaw lang ang gagamit. And I'm the only one with the internet, the boss. So, nag-email ako sa mga kliyente. And then, yun, paunti-unti, they started communicating with me with email. And then the next thing that I did was establish a website. Okay? So, nag-open kami ng website para yung lahat ng questions, makita mo na doon, lahat ng about the company. Napaka-importante ng website for the exposure of your company. Okay, so nandun lahat yung details about your company, what you do, napaka-importante. So the clients are ready to reach out kung meron kang website, parang ganon. And of course, portfolio. Portfolio of works. So hindi sa animation industry or any creative industry, hindi pwede chika. Ay, magaling kami or, ang laki ng studio namin, ganon, chika-chika. Hindi pwede. At the end of the day, tatanungin ka nila, pakita na, can we see a sample of your work? So, dapat ma-satisfy mo yung ma-impress mo actually, yung client doon sa sample of work nyo. At kung hindi sila satisfied, they will ask for an exam. Bibigyan ka nila ng creative exam kung talagang kayo ba talaga. Kasi pwedeng magpanggap kami na, diba, na hindi kami gumawa nun, diba? So, to test us, bibigyan nila kami ng exam para makita, may timeline yun, ha? I mean, pagkamigay, you have to submit it on a specific time. And then, pag naging satisfied na sila, and then, saka kanila bibigyan ng project. And that happened to us sa isang napakalaki naming client from the US na dumaan kami sa email and then creative exam. Nung hindi pa sila satisfied sa exam, nagpadala pa sila ng art director sa Pilipinas.
Wow.
To
parang
check.
site inspection, ganun?
Oo, kasi to check if ano ba to, baka fly-by-night studio lang to o ano ba itong mga to, di ba? Malay ba namin online, ang ganda ng mga picture nyo dyan, pero wala pala kayong setup. So, nagpunta dito sa Pilipinas yung art director and then they saw the studio and then siya yung nagsabi na yes, this is the legit studio. Then nakakuha na kami ng work sa kanila. Ang laki kasi ng project. So,
wow, okay.
That's the reason, parang may CI. So, from then on, yearly na namin silang client. And this is for a big game studio. A big game studio that does a lot of Nintendo Wii projects. Yeah.
Sabi ni Zihan, ang higpit.
Wow.
Then you have to go through it.
Malalaki nga yung projects, no?
You have to go through it.
Diligence.
Alam mo, pinaka-importante na realize, you have to get to the big studios or big companies, kailangan maka-foot in the door ka eh.
Right.
Hindi ka nila papansinin eh. Hindi ka nila papansinin. Hanggat wala kang foot in the door. So, impressive dapat ang portfolio mo, number one. Impressive ang portfolio mo. And kung hindi sila satisfied, talagang, if you take the creative exam, impressive them. So that they will, really talk to you.
Curious ako actually, Miss Grace, dun sa creative exam kasi I haven't experienced that. Wala akong experience na creative exam from the clients. Anong ginagawa ko sa creative exam?
Depende yan. So either they give you a scene or two to animate or sabihin nila from animation to color. Sabihin nila gusto ko i-animate yung color nyo. So you have to provide them that. Sometimes it's a paid exam. Alam nila kasi yung hirap pag nag-animate. So, binabayaran nila yon. Sometimes naman, walang bayad, pero nililimit ko yung number of seconds. So, pag sinabi sa akin ng client na, I'll give you a 20 seconds or 30-second exam, hindi ako pumapayag. Kasi masyado matrabaho yon. At so, ang ginagawa ko, mga 5 seconds lang siguro, the most, or 10 seconds na exam, okay na sa amin. Pero 30 seconds is already a commercial. So, hindi pwede ganun kahaba. So, mga ganun. So, I mean, ang mahirap sa creative exam, may timeline siya.
May timeline.
Meron siyang deadline. Hindi ka pwedeng, sa isang linggo ko na ipapasa to or isang buwan. No.
Mhm.
They will tell you,
Oo.
kapag bigay ng exam, bigyan ka ng 3 days. Alam nila kung gaano kahirap yung eksena eh. Or 2 days. Or just the day. This is the exam, within the day. Ganun siya. Especially mga malalaking setup. They really want to see if you really did the work. And then, kapag hindi pa rin satisfied, that's yung nagpapa-CI na nga, nagpapapunta ng tao. And we had experience like that. Nagpupunta yung kliyente sa studio to see if there's really a setup that maging confident sila to send the show.
Kasi kahit 5 frames, kahit 5 seconds lang di ba? You have 25 frames per second. So,
25,
grabe ang
depende
dami
sa
nun.
Yes.
Tapos, yun, yung
Mag
in
60
between
frames
ba
pa sila.
complete 25?
Oo, kasi pag mala Disney kasi 24 frames per second yun. Mala Disney
24.
galaw. So,
Meron kasi, di ba parang,
malambot.
meron kasi parang medyo nandadaya yung ibang, na-experience ko to sa mga ibang animator na nakatrabaho ko. Dinadaya nila in betweens.
Yes.
So parang imbes na 24 frames, parang binibigyan nila ako ng konti lang sa 24. May mga ganung gaps.
May style kasi yun
tweening nila.
Sa isang second, nagiging na lang, 12 frames per second na lang instead of 24 or 8 frames per second. Yun ang nangyayari. So, actually, gagawin mo lang yun. Depende sa style ng animation. Pag sinabi ng kliyente kasi na itong gusto kong style, 12 frames per second or gano'n ang gagawin mo. Kasi pag nagbigay ka ng 24 frames per second, hindi naman yun ang kailangan ng kliyente. Hindi rin naman niya tatanggapin eh.
Right.
So you have to stick to the style of the show. So every time that I receive a call from a client asking for a 2D animation style, lagi kong tinatanong, what is the sample peg? Ano ba yung kailangan yung peg? So pakitaan nyo ako ng sample ko anong gusto nyo. And then from there, makaka-quote na ako kung limited animation ba siya o mala Disney ba siya. O mala anime ba siya. So I never quote on something that I don't see.
Right.
Never. I never quote on something na yung mag-ballpark figure ako on something na I don't see what the client is telling me. Mahirap. Napaso na kami sa ganong klaseng generic
iba yung
na
expectation, no?
nag-iba yung expectation. Exactly.
Ito may question pala po, Miss Grace, from Miss Jihan. Sabi niya, so do you have to do everything all at once or are there specific people who will do the exam like cleanup, inking, etc.?
Oh yeah, kasi sa studio, we have different people working there. Merong magaling sa storyboards, layouts, animators,
Bato-bato na
syempre,
lang kumbaga.
assistant animators, and we both know traditional and the digital style. So, may kanya-kanya kaming departamento na gumagawa ng specific work, backgrounds, ganon, compositing and editing. We do everything in the studio from start to finish. So, magbibigay lang ng kliyente sa amin ng script or an audio or kung meron silang audio and then kami ang matatanggap na nila sa amin final video. The whole thing, the whole process is done in the studio.
Wow. So pati storyboarding sa inyo, yung directorial
Exactly,
paano ba yung
yes.
shots nangyayari? Wow.
Sa amin yung storyboard. So, doon ko na-discover in a business na mas malaki ang income namin sa direct to clients. Dahil we do everything We do everything from them from start to finish. So, bayan nila lahat yun. Minsan naman, sabihin lang ng client na, I already have the designs, I already have the storyboard, animation na lang kailangan ko. So, yun lang, kinakot ka sa kanila, yung animation na lang. So, the whole thing kaya namin gawin.
Kung meron pong Miss Grace na kunyari mga gustong matuto ng animation or gustong pumasok sa animation industry, what would you recommend they do first? Kunyari, marunong na sila, may portfolio na sila. Do they get in touch with the studio or should they try it out by themselves muna?
Okay, so marami namang YouTube na matututunan pero mas maganda pa rin kapag sa studio sila nag-learn or sa isang legit na animation school na may animation courses. So, sa amin as a school namin, it's a training center, talagang kami na gumawa ng curriculum kasi ang purpose namin is ma-hire namin actually. Ma-hire namin yung graduate to be part of our studio kasi ang tinuturo namin is what we do.
Right.
So what we do in production, that's what we teach them. Ang mga teachers doon sa school namin are the directors. Ako mismo nagtuturo doon ng animation or ng entrepreneurial, like this, production management and costings. Doon sa school, Yung mga animation directors ko, game directors ko, nagtuturo doon ng anatomy, ng game assets, yung mga concept design. So, we enjoy it. Parang part ng ano namin yun sa studio, sa production na instead na the whole week nakatuto kami sa ginagawang production, there's around 2 to 3 hours na nasa school kami. I mean, nag-break yung concentration namin on work and then we teach at the school for 2 hours, 3 hours. Ngayon online na So, online yung ano namin, teaching namin. And, nakaka-relax from the daily crunch namin ng production. So, they have to. So, for those who wants to learn animation, number 1 talaga is mahilig ka sa drawing. Animation is a very, wala kang gagawin kundi mag-drawing ng different characters. Mapapaginipan mo pa yung drawing. So,
ito pala may pahabol na question naman from our Mr. EntrepRadio, Steven Chase Lemon. Sabi niya, have you done any stop motion animations?
Stop motion. That's not our forte, but we do cut out animation on paper or on,
paper, organic
After Effects, yes. Pero uso na kasi ngayon yung software na may cutout, yung parang flash.
Right, may effects na siya.
So, After Effects, pwede rin gamitin. So, pwede naman. As long as you know the basics of animation, you can use this software. Pero our studio is known for for the Disney kind, yung digital kind of animation, yung hindi cutout, yung talagang smooth action animation. Talagang may drawing. Okay? Hindi siya yung
Talagang,
stiff movement na medyo may moving animation talaga na gumagalaw talaga yung drawing mismo ng tao. Hindi siya yung matigas na,
right.
parang puppet style.
Fluid talaga siya.
Yes, that's what we're known for.
Yung stop motion ata, Miss Grace, if I got it correctly, ang stop motion is more on film din Film ng stop motion. So, hindi siya talaga, animation na dinodrawing. So, it can be anything. Parang
Paunti-unti siya, hindi gagalawin siya. Paunti-unti siya gagalawin. Imamanipulate yung object, yung stop motion, and then shoot it on film, on camera, and then you play it. Pero may plano din yun, hindi yun simple. May plano din yung movements ng character pag stop motion.
Pero
parang play animation, di ba?
Play animation.
Like Wallace and Gromit, yan, di ba?
Yeah.
Nakakatawa yun.
Oo.
Or si Shaun the Sheep, yan.
Oh, yeah. Paborito ko yan, Shaun the Sheep.
Nakakatawa pag may isip mo yung mga cartoons, no?
Yes.
Si Jihan po nagtatanong, sabi ni Jihan, scholarship still open?
Okay.
Ay, meron pa siya. Before this.
Before
this.
Okay.
Ano yan?
Ay, scholarship
sabi
muna.
niya, sige, unahin natin scholarship.
So, syempre, the reason why we opened the training center is to access talent na hindi naman sila well-off, pero, they have the talent. Maraming talented na Filipinos, but they cannot afford an education in art. So, we partnered with TESDA to come up with a scholarship program. So, TESDA provides the scholarships for the talent, for the candidates, for the students. So, everything is provided by the training center. Sa amin lahat yung gamit. So, doon pupunta na sila to sit down and learn animation. And then, kung magaling sila, they are hired by the studio. They can work at the studio. Ngayon, the difference now sa pandemic, mas masakit ngayon sa kanila dahil because of the pandemic, they have to buy
their own
computer, their software,
their
gadgets, tablets. So, kumawa naman. So, yung mga hindi naman well-off pero talented, they cannot afford just to buy that. So, yun ang isang apekto ng pandemic sa mga, hindi naman average people na hindi naman din yun ang nila, na walang pa trabaho yung mga magulang. Diba? So, yun. So, isa yun sa mga nagiging, ngayon, struggle sa mga talents na gustong, challenge sa mga gusto mag-aral ng animation. Yun. Pero meron pa rin namang scholarship. Meron pa rin namang scholarship.
Ayan, so open pang scholarship. So, check nyo na lang later. We'll share with you the contact details, mga ka-entreps. Paano nyo makukontact si Miss Grace.
Tapos,
from Miss Jihan po.
Okay.
Ito, partner, go ahead.
Sabi niya, Miss Grace, what's the best app, software for 2D animation is best at this moment? Pwede ba nating i-call in si Jihan? Jihan, tara, interviewin natin si Miss Grace. Ika na rito, Jihan.
Share namin sa iyo yung
link.
Share namin sa iyo yung link, Jihan.
May bayad na yan.
Interesting ng tanong ni Jihan.
Kayo po, Miss Grace, anong gamit nyo ba? May sarili kayo? Proprietary po ba yung yung app
okay.
develop or for drawing?
Most of our software is dependent kung ano yung trending sa mga clients namin. So, one of the things that help us survive in this business is that we always ready to adapt to the latest software na kailangan ng industry. Okay, so if our clients are using Toon Boom or Adobe Animate or Flash, we have to buy the software para i-train yung mga tao namin and adapt to it. Hindi kami pwedeng maiwan kasi pagdating ng work, sasabihin ng client, I need a Toon Boom
kasi
software
yun ang
to use this,
workflow
and
nila.
we have that. So, parati yun, constantly changing kami ng software to adapt to the trend of the industry. Yes, it's an investment itself. So, kailangan.
But
so, hindi
needed.
ka naman kailangan bumili ng sangkaterba. I mean, you have to buy muna konti and then learn it muna. And then kapag kumita, then buy again, licenses for that. So, ganun lang. Hindi kami parang, biglaang bumibili ng sobrang daming software or hardware. Kung ano yung budget namin, pinagkakasya namin. And then, paunti-unti namin gino-grow yun.
And don't get cracks, mga ka-entreps. Don't use cracks.
Actually, ngayon meron ng instead of the software, pwede ka nang mag-lease. Pwede ka nang magbayad ng rent to use the software. So,
parang monthly na lang.
Yes, hindi ka na bibili ng sobrang mahal na software. So for the industry,
project nyo,
kailangan
2-3 months, yun lang babayaran.
Isa pa yun.
Tama yun.
Isa pa yun na na kailangan sa mga mag-entrepreneurs, kapag may kliyente na lumapit sa akin na, we have a project like this, we want to use a specific software. Bago ko bilhin yung software, tinatanong ko muna, gaano kalaki ba yung project mo? I mean, babalik ba yung pera ko na i-invest ko to buy the software? So, di ba, gets mo, hindi ka excited agad na bibili. Dapat, pag sinabi sa akin ng client, this is a 1-year project. Gaano kadaming work ba yan? So, ikukwenta ko muna yun. Siyempre, entrepreneur ka, so dapat alam mo yun. Ikukwenta ko muna,
dapat may kita.
So, makikita ko naman, kung binili ko ng software, babalik naman sa akin in a few months, and then kita na yung susunod. Parang gano'n. Yun siya, ganun siya.
Oo, siyempre. Mahirap naman magtayo ng negosyo kung break-even ka lang, di ba? Di parang
for the love of lang. Pero kasi may ganong tendency, di ba? Kapag creative industry kasi, parang you're always passionate about what you're doing. Minsan, nakakalimutan mo, dapat pala kumita ako. Di ba?
Exactly. Ayan, maganda yung sinabi mo, Faye. Maganda yung sinabi mo, Faye. Kasi, that's the reason why meron kaming non-artist person sa studio, which is our accountant. Okay? lahat kami excited kami. May latest software. My God, bili tayo. Andun yung accountant namin. Okay, magkano yan?
May controller.
Tapos sasabihin namin, this is 50,000 pesos ang isa or 20,000 pesos isang software. Tapos magkakwenta yon. Okay, hindi lang naman kayo sa sweldo ng 3 buwan. Bili natin. Sige, pwede natin bilhin. Pero hindi kayo susweldo ng 3 buwan. Ganun lang naman ang mangyayari.
At least naman siya. Amenable naman. So, sige lang, tuloy lang natin. Huwag lang kayo kakain, ha?
Exactly. So, nangyayari sa amin, okay. Parang gano'n.
Sweldo o software?
Exactly. So, meron dapat ganong sane. May sane dapat na tao. Meron dapat sane na tao sa studio nyo na marunong sa numbers. Marunong sa may malasakit doon sa paglabas ng pera ng kumpanya mo.
Right.
Naintindihan yung mga katupakan or katoyoan ng mga tao sa studio. Makakapagpasensya siya.
Grabe relate ako dyan sa mga sa mga creative people. Alam mo, partner, yung work ko before sa Singapore, meron akong kasama sa work na naka-leather jacket, nakamotor. Ganyan, lagi siya nakamotor.
May motor sa office?
Oo, nakamotor siya palagi. Everyday nakamotor siya, tapos lagi siya naka-leather jacket, kahit ang init mag-leather jacket siya. Tapos may ganun talaga, yung parang spike, rocker talaga.
Naka-boots.
Naka-rocker talaga siya, pero pagpasok niya sa work, mag-edit siya, mag-animate siya, ganyan. Ayun,
yung madaming sisig, yung mga maraming silver.
Na skull.
Oo,
ayun, pinababayaan lang namin yun. That's the style eh. Parang yun ang doon siya komportable. So what ko naman siya pipigilan as long as magawa naman niya yung trabaho niya. Diba? Meron nga sa amin dati nagpupunta, may pakpak sa likod eh.
Wow.
I mean, di ba
Angel.
di ba may mga anime tayo ngayon, pula yung buhok, blue yung buhok, green, may dalang sword sa opisina na props.
Ano yan creative boost yan.
So parang normal lang yun sa amin, wow, ang ganda, picture. Hindi kami yung parang judgmental na, oy, lumabas ka nga, muwi ka nga, magpalit ka ng damit mo. Hindi ganon. So you have to appreciate them for what they are. Yun.
At saka lalo na pag animation project, minsan naglalaro kami ng VR na anong tawag doon, VR?
Games.
VR games. Kasi parang you have to really, you have to parang
Oculus.
kailangan mong i-boost yung creativity mo, yung creative juices mo. So,
Hirap mental block, ha?
Pinapabayaan namin sila maglaro. Naglalaro talaga sila, nag-gaming sila. Minsan naglalaro sila ng VR, ganyan. Tapos may mga ghost, ganyan. Tapos parang nanonood lang kami. Ilaro lang kayo.
Talaga, pag if you're involved in the animation industry, dapat nanonood ka talaga ng cartoons. Ng animation, hindi posible hindi mo ma-appreciate yun. Dapat nanonood ka. At kung gamer ka naman, sa game studio ka naman pupunta, kailangan gamer ka.
Right.
So, para maintindihan mo
What's
kung
the point,
ginagawa. So, hindi pwedeng basta na lang pupunta ka doon, hindi mo pala hilig. Hindi ka rin makakasurvive.
Hindi mo passion.
Yeah. Kasi sa amin, lagi kami excited. Para kami mga bata, may latest na labas animation, usapan kami. May anime, usapan kami. Para kami mga bata pag, anything comes out in animation, whether it's a movie or, kahit ako yung boss nila, parang, sige, ano nangyari, usapan kami. So, and then, pag nasa usapan, balik na sa trabaho.
I-deconstruct nyo yung, kunyari, film or movie, diba? Paano nila ginawa yan? Siguro ganito. Siguro ganyan. Kaya natin yan. We can do better.
Ganun, may ganun kaming discussion. Talaga. Totoo yan. May ganun kaming discussion. And then, pag napasama kami sa ibang grupo na hindi animators or artists na wiwirdohan sa amin, sa mga pinag-uusapan. It's funny.
Ay, may pabati.
Meron pala kayong fan.
Talaga? Who's my fan? My gosh. Sino fan ko?
Sabi ni Sir Pocholo de Leon Gonzalez, I'm the number 1 fan.
Fan of Miss Grace.
Wow. I'm also thankful kay Pocholo kasi he also voiced some of our animation work in the past projects namin before. So, he's part of our, he's the voice of some of the characters that we had.
Perfect combination yun, diba? Top animators plus top voice-over artists, diba? Sabi ni Sir Choi, creative voices revolutionized voice acting in the Philippines with top tech. O, diba? Perfect combination nga talaga.
Hello, Poch.
May tanong pahabol din ulit, Miss Grace. No?
Yes,
Miss Jihan. Sabi niya, may prerequisite po ba before undergoing training? Kailan may wings?
Yes. Kasi nga,
nag-ready na si Jihan. Nag-ready na.
Yeah, kasi talaga may prerequisite dahil hindi ka nga makakasurvive sa animation kung hindi ka marunong mag-drawing. I mean, really, every day you have to work on different characters, whether si SpongeBob yan, si Kenshin yan, ng Samurai X, whether si Superman yan, you have to draw. So isipin mo, kung ang alam mo lang ay mag-drawing ng SpongeBob at hindi ka marunong mag-drawing ng mga superhero type, how can you animate that? So talagang dapat yung skill mo, maano ka na, well-honed ka na, continuous ka learning how to hone your drawing skills. Bawal sa animation ang may preference. Okay? Yung may animator bawal sa isang animator may preference kasi if you're working in a studio, studio setup, iba-iba yung work namin. Iba-iba. Whether ang binigay sa amin ay si Powerpuff Girls, next project namin si Batman na. Di ba? Ang layo. And then, next project namin, si Little Mermaid.
Wala ako nakitang sample na Powerpuff Girls. Yun ang favorite ko.
Dalmatians, whatever. Tarzan, diba? Parang, dapat marunong ka mag-drawing. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin sa director mo na, sir, sorry, hindi ako mag-animate niyan. Hindi ako marunong mag-drawing ng Tarzan. Hindi pwedeng ganun. Diba? So, you have to animate it. So, yun lang ang masasabi ko. If you're working inside an animation studio, iba-iba talaga yung projects.
Pero na-stuck ako dun sa idea po, Miss Grace, na yung masters of animator, 'di ba? Parang kasama yung voice artist master, the voice master of the Philippines, 'di ba? Anong outcome ng mga projects na yun, 'di ba?
Syempre dahil all Filipino na eh. So ibig sabihin you can be proud of it. Wala siyang foreign intervention or something. So so not Pinoy made. So mas maano yun, mas magandang i-highlight or i-market na all Filipino made animation, di ba?
Iba talagang galing ng ng Filipino artist.
Ito from our Miss EntrepRadio naman. From Miss Karen Degilla, sabi niya, ano po basic software na dapat alam po ng student before they undergo training like Illustrator, etc.?
Sa animation kasi may specific hindi lang kami hindi lang kami basta-basta gumagamit ng Illustrator, or ang most common is Photoshop used in backgrounds.
Photoshop.
Okay, backgrounds. Photoshop for back. But for animation, it's usually yung a trend. So it's either Clip Studio, Toon Boom, Blender, Maya. Kasi yung pang-commercial, yung industry. Meron namang ibang software na hindi kilala, pero mas mura. Pero dalawang klase kasi yung kliyente na may kliyente na wala siyang pakialam. Whatever software na gamitin nyo as long as may output nyo yung project ko. I don't care anong software yan. As long as yung quality and the result I want is there. At merong kliyente talaga na may specific software talaga sila. Usually, malalaking client actually. May specific software sila na, kasi yun ang ginagamit nila. So, gusto nila, ang kanilang mga subcontractors ay the same software sa ginagamit nila. So, yun yung something na you have to think on investing on, yes.
Kasi baka i-edit pa rin nila, diba? Or may gagawin pa silang changes.
Tama. They get the raw files from us.
Ang dami natin.
Okay to.
Ang dami mong nagpe-prepare. Ang dami nagpe-prepare, Miss Grace.
Sabi ni Miss Jihan.
Anong tanong?
Miss Grace, sa training po ba, you train as a generalist?
Hindi. So, maraming klaseng training. We train for Western animation style. So, yung mala Disney, mala Warner Brothers. May training na pang-anime, manga style. So, iba rin ang discipline nun. May basic training about animation. Kung hindi ka masyadong marunong mag-drawing, pumunta ka muna sa basic. Basic of training ng animation or basic drawing. Kasi pag napunta ka sa professional kind of training, masasyak ka eh. So, dapat prepared ka dun sa drawings mo bago ka pumunta sa professional kind. That's the reason why kapag may trainings kami pag basic, kahit hindi ka marunong mag-drawing sa basic drawing or animation, pwede ka doon. Pero pag professional kind of training, nagpapa-exam kami. So, kapag hindi ka pumasa sa exam, kasi medyo may sabit yung drawing mo, nire-recommenda namin sa mag-basic animation ka muna. Not to discourage you, to prepare you better doon sa professional kind of training.
Right, para ma-ready, no?
Exactly.
Lalo na pag animator ka, kailangan mabilis ka, diba? Kasi gagawa-gawa ka, kunyari, mga faces ng tao, pwedeng robot, pwedeng hayop, pwedeng
animals, tama. So, meron talaga, may preparation siya. So, yung training ng animation is not short. Pinakamakaikli is 3 months, may 5 months, may 6 months training for animation. So, ang daming pag-aaralan. Hindi lang siya, ito yung professional kind of animation Hindi yung parang weird na simple-simple galaw lang din. That's it. Yung pang studio pa talaga. I mean, you can work in any studio you want, whether local or international.
Lalo na kung full feature na siya, hindi lang siya yung mga 15-second commercials or 30 seconds. Ito yung mga pang 1.5 hours, 2 hours probably. Kailangan may consistency ka, yung itsura ng character mo nung simula. Kung hindi naman siya lumaki, pareho pa rin sa dulo, di ba?
Maganda yung narinig ko sa'yo, consistency, yung word na consistency. Isipin mo, you have 100 people in a studio. Ang ginagawa namin, kunyari, Mickey Mouse, kunyari lang. Lahat yun dapat magmukhang Mickey Mouse. Kahit 100 artists kami doon. Isa lang dapat ang look ni Mickey Mouse. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-invento ng itsura ni Mickey Mouse. Di ba? O kaya kung si Kenshin yung ginagawa namin, di ba? Or yung ang mauso ngayon na anime. From start to finish, kahit 100 artists kami doon, or 50 or 300 artists kami sa studio, isa lang ang itsura ng character. So, hindi nyo halata na iba-ibang tao ang gumagawa. So, consistency and discipline in drawing. Isa sa mga requirement for animation.
Inking and coloring, lahat consistent kailangan.
Dapat consistent yan.
The lines are.
Yes.
Natutuwa ako kay Jihan. Kilig daw siya, Miss Grace.
Talaga?
Sabi
Sino
niya,
ba si Jihan? Gusto ko na tuloy mamit si Jihan.
Ay, naku, magaling po
Kinikilig daw
yan.
siya. Magaling po si Jihan. Magaling po siyang editor. She does
Wow.
animation din. I think 3D yung ginagawa niya, yung
Sa
mga 3D
video.
text. Ganun po yung ginagawa niya.
Wow.
But I think interesado siya,
Taga-South po yan.
interesado siya sa 2D animation. Kinikilig daw siya.
Talaga. Kung 3D siya, I don't know what Jihan is using. Baka Blender or Maya. Yan ang mga usong software na ginagamit namin.
3D Max.
3D Max. Sa namin sa industry, yun yung most common.
Mhm. Nga sabi ni Miss Jihan, Miss Grace, how do you go about the tests ngayong pandemic? Eto na. Do you have to go to the studio at Las Piñas?
Ay, naku, hindi. Lahat online na talaga. Online na lahat yung test. So, ang test namin is, kunyari, creative exam, bibigyan ka na, alam namin kung anong day namin binigay yung exam, and then bibigyan ka namin ng date kung kailan mo ipapasa. Pag wala sa amin yun, so may Google Drive yun meron kang paglalagyan ng test mo Pag wala doon yung test niya, sinabi namin 12 o'clock, dapat nandito na yung test mo. Pag wala pa doon, isasarado namin yung Google Drive. Pag wala doon yung test mo, hindi ka nakasama.
Goodbye.
May timeline talaga.
Pero sabi ni Miss Grace kanina, kapag kasi dahil online na, hindi na kayo nakakapunta sa studio, so you have to buy your own gadgets na, your own devices. So, baka makatulong yung 300 natin sa 5-5. I-flash natin yan. Baka makatulong yung ating 300 pesos sa ating 5. Kasi 5th season na po, Miss Grace, ng EntrepRadio. And on our 5th season, we are giving away 5 times 300 pesos na Gcash. So, i-follow nyo lang yung format. I-follow nyo lang yung format na meron tayo. Baka makatulong sa sa pagbili nyo ng mga tablets, ganyan. Tapos manood kayo every week para makabili kayo ng tablet.
Oo, kasi yan ang season 5 natin. So, hashtag 5.5 on EntrepRadio. You just have to like and share this episode.
Ay, may good news naman sa iba. Yung mga software naman natin, minsan may 50% off. Nagkakaroon sila ng mga promotions din.
Mga sale, no?
Mga sale. Talagang, I mean, even my artist sa studio, may provided namin yung software sa studio. Pero sometimes, online na, nasa bahay na sila, minsan 50% off yung software like Clip Studio. Ay, hindi naman nagpo-promote. 50% off.
Yes, Clip Studio.
Sasabihan ko sila, you have to buy this sobrang baba na 5,000 pesos na lang or 6,000 pesos na lang. Dating, 12,000 to 15,000.
Lalo na kung may lifetime sila na license. Yan.
Exactly, yes.
Tipid yan. The lifetime licenses, yung mga brushes nila, yung mga dami niyan. So,
ayan.
Tapos
ayan,
ito pala sabi ni nasa na tayo? Ito pala, follow-up ni Miss Jihan. Miss Grace, been following you po since before. I'm batchmates with Jeffrey Capili and Benedict Carandang.
Wow, I know them. Tulad Animation Studio. Tulad Animation Studio. They do a lot of original content. And Jeff Capili, is now in the US. So, and also Benedict, pabalik-balik, minsan nasa UK. So, I know them. I know these people. So, hello sa inyo kila Jeff tsaka kay Benedict din.
Ayun. Miss Grace, did you know po ba na did you know na when you were still doing animation yourself, did you think that one day I will have my own studio, na one day I will be putting together a lot of artists and we will have our own gadgets, our own computers, May naisip niyo po ba yun before?
Hindi. Wala sa blood ko ang maging entrepreneur before. So, nakakagulat So, my parents are not entrepreneurs. They work in company. So, wala akong experience na nila akong mag-business or something. So, mas gusto pa nga nila makapagtrabaho ko sa isang company, which is, ginawa ko naman. I work in different studios. It just so happened na siguro yung objective ko or purpose ko sa may deeper meaning ako sa sa skills ko and knowledge in drawing and animation. So, bata pa ako, alam ko na this is a special gift. This is a blessing for me na magkaroon ng gantong talent. So, lagi ako nagtataka sa sarili ko na bakit kaya meron akong gantong talent na parang sisiw lang sa akin ang mag-drawing or something weird is happening within me na dapat siguro ibalik ko to. Na dapat, this is a blessing na dapat ipamahagi or i-share. I mean, at the age of 7, I know that there's a purpose for having such a gift. So, hanggang sa lumaki ako, nasa mind ko yon, and then I start helping out people by training them sa living room namin, sa living room ng bahay namin. Ang dami kong inaayang kapitbahay doon sa lugar namin to train for free. Doon ako nagsimula. I mean, just to give back this blessing, I call up, doon dalaga pa ako noon. Sinabi ko sa nanay ko, may entertain ako dito ng mga tao na magaling mag-drawing pero di sila nakapag-aral or they're very poor. So nagpupunta sila sa living room namin sa nanay ko, and then I train them animation every Saturday. Ako pa lahat ang nagbibigay ng gamit.
Wow.
Kasi, I mean, malaki sweldo ng mga animators eh. So, I mean, I'm very blessed that I'm in the industry that I really love.
Correct.
Na ang saya ko sa kanya na, I want to give it out. I want to share it. So, doon ako nagsimula na magkaroon ng interaction with different people which trained me in communication, patience, and networking. So,
Patience,
I did that for free training sa living room for 9 years.
Wow. Grabe.
Yes.
Advocacy na rin pala siya, no?
Yes.
So yung mga na-train nyo, Miss Grace, nasa Tapeg na rin yun.
Yung iba nasa Tapeg before, and then yung iba nagpunta na sa ibang bansa. Yung iba director na sa ibang studios.
Wow.
Yung iba nagtatrabaho na sa iba-ibang animation companies. I'm so happy kasi every time that I go somewhere, laging Miss Grace, there's somebody there that knows you. And then when I go abroad, this is the most, ito yung nasa puso mo, hindi mo mapapalitan ng pera. When I go abroad, when I go to US or UK or Singapore, wherever, meron ng animator doon na kilala ako. So whenever I post something, I'm going to the US, ganyan, meron akong convention dyan. Sabihin yung iba, Miss Grace, pupunta ka sa US, punta ka dito sa bahay ko, dito sa US. Diba?
Daan kayo
Miss Grace,
dito.
Yung gano'n, sa Singapore naman. Miss Grace, nandito ka sa Singapore, punta ka rito sa bahay ko, bahala sa'yo, papasyal kita. So it's like, it's
nakakataba ng puso.
yun yung harvest mo. I mean, you're not expecting anything. You just want to help them. But it's something that hindi mo papantayin ng pera yun eh. Hindi eh. So, yun na yun eh. Yung natulungan mo sila and they've grown. And they're very good in what they do. Yun na yun eh. Yun na yung hindi mo mapapantayan ng pera yung ganong klaseng experience.
Right.
Kaya siguro, Miss Grace, you are so, you are greatly blessed talaga. Kasi, di ba, starting from a young age, you're helping people na, and look at them now, di ba? Saan sila nakarating dahil dun sa sessions nyo sa living room ninyo, di ba? Ang galing. Congratulations.
Kung wala namang gagawa nun,
Oo.
ano nang ginagawa nila?
Nagpatuloy na lang nga ngayon sa Tapeg Studio dahil because of the scholarship program. Di ba nagpapatuloy? Because of the scholarship program, ganun pa rin, makaka-access pa rin yung mga talented people. Yun nga lang, pandemic nga lang ngayon. So, pero nung hindi pandemic, ang dami namin natutulungan na out of school youth, na, very poor people, pero very talented in drawing.
Right.
Sabi nga
usually yun talaga kailangan kailangan lang nila ng opportunity. Ayan, go ahead, partner.
Sabi nga ni Zihan, parang si Miss Grace daw, Sir Choi ng animation world. Kasi si Sir Choi naman ang Miss Grace ng voice-over artist world.
Kasi ang dami rin nating mga scholars.
Ang daming tinutulungan ni Sir Choi. And, di ba, parang hindi na rin siguro mabilang ni Sir Choi, ilan yung tinulungan niya.
Oo. Totoo. Kaya nga, the man behind 1,000 voices. Sir Choi. Sabi ni Sir Jeff Perey, namin to, ka-CVAP namin siya. Sabi niya, wow, so proud of Miss Grace D. She is so inspiring and very generous to share her skills and God-given talent, kaya she was so blessed. God bless you more po and continue to inspire more. Keep safe.
Thank you. Thank you kay Jeff.
Ayan. So, Miss Grace, siguro as we wrap up, sige, go ahead, partner. Meron pa pala.
Ay, ikaw na to, partner.
Sabi ni Lady Ann Brigera, sabi ni LA, ayan, Miss Grace, this is so inspiring po, sharing your talent to the world, to people who would not be able to give it back to you in terms of money. You are such a blessing po. Amazing. Very true. Very amazing talaga si Miss Grace. Ayun. So, siguro
I'm just so blessed that yung gusto kong gawin, drawing, animation, painting, I ended up taking up fine arts. And lahat ng blessing, laging nasa tamang lugar. And I'm in the world na gustong-gusto ko. That's why nagtuturo ako. I still teach. Kasi gusto ko nang i-share to the next generation.
And actually, malaking blessing na nga to begin with, Miss Grace, di ba? Yung parang you are doing something that you love and you earn from it, di ba? Parang hindi lahat ng tao na-experience yan. Parang, di ba, yung passion mo and yung bread and butter mo is one, di ba? Grabe. Ano yung blessing yun?
Ito pala, let's flash din some of the other works pala ng Top Peg, no, kila Miss Grace, para makita ng mga ating kay Entreps. Katulad nito, no, Miss Grace?
Mga storyboards, we do storyboards for films. Ayan. For TV series and films. So, as long as talented ka, pwede kang pag-aralan yan. Of course, we have the TV series na ginawa namin before, Tutabi Patrol, which came from a book. And then we animated it. Yeah, it's si Choi, nagboses dyan. Si Choi is one of the voice talents niyan. So, yan, alam na yan. And this one is Jobert, animation series. So, this one is very, pinapromote namin ito. We're trying to get it to Netflix. So, we're trying to enhance it. Meron siyang game, meron siyang comics, and we're trying to upgrade it into something Netflix style na output. So, we're trying to revamp it to a better output. Ayan.
Jobert po ang
Jobert
pangalan.
and Cyber Armor.
In the Crop Circle Warriors.
Good luck. Good luck. Sana maging part ng Netflix, no?
Yes. And then we have another original content, Buloboy. So ginagawa rin namin yan. Part of the original content.
Buloboy.
And this one.
Gusto ko yung may sound effects kagad ng Netflix eh.
Goldie and Weezy's. Nakakatawa yung mga alien kind of characters na nakakatawa yung story. Puro comedy yung gusto namin actually. Mas gusto namin nakakatawa ng mga storya.
And lastly, ito.
Ayan yung sample namin for games. So, we do a lot of games for Nintendo Wii. So, gumagawa kami ng animation for them, asset animation, backgrounds for games. So, marami kaming clients na sa game company, malalaking studio. So, maganda naman ang nila, ang relationship namin sa kanila, maganda rin ang bayad nila sa amin.
Yan talaga yun. Importante yan. Malaki ang bayad.
And
kasi
mahirap
maging animator.
Oo.
Diba?
Sama na natin tong promo ni Miss Grace. Miss Grace, you can share this.
Promo. Oh, yeah. So this is posted in our Facebook page, the Top Peg Institute of Animation and Design. We have the class, a free session class, orientation about costings and production management sa October 9, 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Ibig sabihin, I'll be the one handling this kasi I'll be sharing how to set up a business in an animation studio, how to do costings, how to have group projects, how to handle manpower, kung ano yung experience ko. So, yan, may orientation about it. And then, kapag nagustuhan nila, it's 15 sessions. Actually, it's 15 sessions. 15 na meetings online. Na talaga isi-share ko how an animation studio runs and how do I handle projects and how do I cost them. Ayan, sana umattend kayo.
Madugo yan sigurado.
Madugo talaga, may kwentahan dito Business
may math.
Business. Bukod sa drawing, pero magkukwenta ka di ba? Ayan.
Pero Miss Grace, this is another reason para hangaan ka namin, no? Kasi you are creating a competition, di ba? Parang you are helping people to build their own their own companies parang competition yan in a way, 'di ba? Pero
alam mo,
that's amazing.
Tinanggal ko yan sa isip ko kasi ang nasa isip ko, marami kasing naloloko ngayon na artists or entrepreneurs dahil hindi nila alam how to cost it. So gusto kong mag-survive sila by knowing the right way of doing business, the right way of costing. Naisip ko kasi kung matutulungan mo yung the rest of the economy or the industry, magano naman din sa yun it will go down to you. Part ka nun part ka nung industry. Mas nakikita ko yung bigger picture. Okay, mas gusto ko yung bigger picture. Makita mo yon na para to sa industriya ng animation ng Philippines. Tulungan natin to make it grow dahil maraming matutulungan din na magkaroon ng trabaho. If they're
Opo.
successful on setting up their businesses, then more artists can be hired. More animators can be hired. Diba? Mas more opportunities of work. Yun ang naiisip ko.
Mm-mm.
Tama.
Oo, standing ovation talaga ako kay Miss Grace.
Ay, oo nga, no?
Kasi-
Nakatayo ka pala.
Kasi 'di ba, iba talaga kasi ang mundo ng creative. It's always competition, 'di ba? Pero yung ginagawa ni Miss Grace na katulad ng ginagawa rin ni Sir Choice na to revolutionize the industry, iba 'yun, 'di ba? Salute Miss Grace.
And I think it's about time talaga na makita ng buong mundo, 'di ba? Ang talent nating mga Pinoy na hindi lang mismo yung international community, even the local community dapat makita nila that we have talent, no? Lalo na sa animation, dito sa voice artistry, na kayang-kaya natin hindi lang na puro western ang kilala natin or mga other Asians, no? Like Japanese, pag sinabi mong animation from Japan, anime, kilala na kagad. Pero meron ba tayong Filipino style talaga na we can be proud of, no? So balang araw, definitely, now that, it's growing. And by the way, Miss Grace, tanong ko na rin, ano po ba yung sa tingin niyo ang state ng ating animation industry dito sa Philippines? Kamusta naman po ba tayo as compared to worldwide?
Okay. Kung malalaman nyo, sa global market, my God, wala pa tayo sa 1% ang Pilipinas ay wala pa sa output ng 1% ng global market. Ibig sabihin, ang laki-laki ng opportunity. Pero maganda ang animation industry sa Philippines. I mean, maraming work ngayon, actually, because everything's online, everyone's looking for content to be shown online.
Right.
And then animation is one of those content. So ang daming naghihingi for YouTube animation, for miniseries, for Netflix or for online content. So sobrang dami, iba-ibang klaseng style. So ang hahabulin lang natin is to adapt on those styles, to learn those styles. Which kaya natin mga Pilipino kasi flexible tayo eh. Madali tayong mag-pick up and mag-adapt eh. So, yun lang. I-catch mo lang yung trend na yun and then train for it. And then, of course, makakakuha ka na ng jobs pertaining to that. So, maganda ang state ng animation sector ngayon dahil maraming work. Sa totoo lang. And we are training. Ako mismo, nagtatrain ako ngayon ng new batch of people. I'm handling a training right now for advanced animation. So, I'm training them for 3 months. Pero mga magagaling na sila mag-drawing. Pinili ko mismo sila. I mean, nagpa-exam ako. Nagpa-exam ako talaga kasi ako magtuturo eh. So, hindi ka pwede sa klase ko kung hindi ka marunong mag-drawing kasi advanced animation ang ituturo ko. Pag sinabi natin advanced animation, I'm not going back to teaching you how to draw. Diba?
Right.
Yeah, you have to know
Medyo
how
mas
to draw.
ibang concept na.
Exactly. So, yun. Nasa gitna na kami ng training, dumudugo-dugo na yung mga tenga nila at ilong nila kasi advanced animation.
Napudpud na yung mga gloves nila, yung mga tipong ganun, diba?
So marami sila natututunan ngayon. Sa-shock nga sila na, oh my gosh, ganito pala pag industry-based animation. So maraming discoveries. Marami nang galing sa school na animation, pero iba pa rin yung internal, yung studio-based kind of training. So I'm handling that right now. Apart from my other duties, kasi gusto ko talaga magturo. So pang-relax ko din siya. And also my time to speak to other artists. Diba? Yung instead na business lang ang iniisip ko, yung puso ng bawat artist. Nakikilala mo sila. So yun.
At least may ka-exchange ng ideas.
Yes, exactly.
At saka kasi minsan pati yung background ng tao may kinalaman sa output nila as animators eh.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Tama.
Miss Grace, yung orientation ninyo, yung free orientation is on October 9. Pero, manghihingi na po kami, Miss Grace, ng inyong, some of the tips that you can give sa mga ka-entreps natin on how to siguro operational tips or kahit inspiration or motivation po para sa mga gustong magtayo ng negosyo or alam mo, talented, ganyan, may talent sila. Ano pong mabibigay ninyong tips?
Kasi if you're going into a creative industry business, whether animation yan or graphic design or game company, kailangan interesado ka doon sa papasukan mo. Number 1, interesado ka doon sa papasukan mong business. Pangalawa, you should, kung hindi ka marunong mag-drawing, investor ka lang. Dapat meron kang core people na magaling, na alam mo yung skills na gagawa ng actual work na makukuha mo. You need the core people that you trust to start your business. So, kailangan ready ka doon. Yun ang isang sa tip na importante. Okay? Of course, establish a good portfolio. So, huwag ka mag-open dahil may pera ka lang. May pera ka lang, open ka lang. Hindi yun eh. Sa creative industry, ang pinaka-importante, alam nyo, yung tao. Yung artist. And you have to take care of them. Hindi sila slaves na, they're very creative people. So, dapat marunong kang kausapin sila, mag-communicate sa kanila so that they will be productive and help your company grow. Yun eh. So, yun. Dapat pantay lang yung isip mo between creative and the business side. Pag masyadong business side, kakawawain mo yung mga artist mo eh. Okay? Pag masyado namang artist side, kakawawain mo naman yung business mo kasi puro pera, labas ka muna. Diba yung nangyayari sa amin? Labas ka muna labas ng pera, walang nag-stop sa'yo, di ba? So, may mga topa kasi pag puro creative eh. So, there should be a balance between creative and the business side. Yun ang sikreto. Actually, hindi pwede puro creatives. Hindi naman pwede puro business lang. There should be a balance on those two. Ayan.
Very nice. Thank you, Miss Grace. Totoo yun. Ang biggest asset talaga ng creative industry is the people. Kailangan alagaan sila. Kasi pag iniwan nila yung project mo,
diba?
Ay, oo. Lutang.
Oo.
So,
And by
Miss
the way,
Grace,
yung mga ka-entreps natin na gustong makontak si Miss Grace or
ang
makita
dami
yung
nagtatanong, Miss Grace.
sites
Ay,
nila.
talaga, ayan.
Ito pa. We'll share po your contact
At
details
saka may
here.
Facebook page naman eh. May Facebook page naman kami. So they go there. Pwede naman sila mag-PM doon. Sa Facebook page namin, Top Peg Animation and Creative Studio and Top Peg Institute of Animation and Design. So there are so many available online workshops kung saan ka bagay. May for basic, may from professional, may graphic design, may game, may comics, may book illustration, anything creative. Nandun.
Wow. So yan. Or you can also check yung website nandiyan nakalagay sa baba, toppeg-animation.com. I'm sure may links din dyan papunta sa Facebook.
Yeah, meron
Kung
doon.
hindi nyo na-note yan. Ayan.
So, Jihan, nag-message ka na, marked ka na ni Miss Grace, hinihintayin ka na yung message mo.
Oo.
Gian talaga. I'm sure
I-scan mo na yung
mag-email yan.
portfolio mo, Gian. Picture mo na sila. Tapos, padala ka rin ng how to draw on a video, yung time-lapse, yun. Diba?
Ayan.
Miss Grace, thank you so much. Ang dami nating natutunan kay Miss Grace, tsaka sobrang inspiring, no, partner?
Ayan, salamat
Sabi ni
naman.
Gian. So, andun na ako sa FB nila. Mabilis.
Pakikita mo sa FB page namin how fun it is. Puro kami mga online jokes doon sa namin, mga nangyayari sa studio namin, yung mga clients namin, pinapost namin doon sa FB page namin. The trainings.
Oo, definitely. Ayun. Miss Grace, marami pong salamat for today's episode, for sharing po about your the business and even the industry, how it is here. And yung mga gustong konting pang tulak, inspiration, kailangan nila ma-motivate. Ayan, I'm sure nakuha nila yan today.
Ayan.
Tsaka nakakatawa, Miss Grace, siguro kung hindi pandemic, ngayon nandiyan kami sa studio ninyo.
Oo,
Pinapanood kayo
welcome kayo sa studio. Maraming dumadalaw doon.
Diba, nakakatawa manood ng mga
Selfie tayo doon.
Oo.
Kunwari, nag-drawing tayo.
Sayang, di mo napakita yung picture.
Ay, oo nga. Teka, pwede pa natin i-flash pala. Habol na.
Sige. Ayan.
Ito po.
Siyempre, hindi ko naman kayo i-encourage na magpunta ngayon. Pandemic. Pero, you're free to, tignan yung mga picture. Doon ginaganap yung mga trainings namin nasa New Studio.
Kunyari,
Ayan.
ito.
Ang dami Ayan, yung mga ganyan kaming yung hindi pa pandemic, ang daming tao doon eh. And conference of director ko yun. Yan, mga animation director namin. Yan, mga posters doon. Tutubi Patrol.
Ayun.
Ayun, traditional. Yan yung traditional kind of animation. May light box kami. Hindi nawawala sa amin yan. We value traditional animation.
Pang tracing, pang
Yeah.
gawa
Ay,
ng
nako,
mga
Gian, mag-prepare ka
tools.
na. Ayan, nakikita mo na, ha?
So yung number one requirement namin sa studio namin is dapat marunong ka sa traditional kind of drawing, and then we teach you digital. Mas madali sa amin ng digital, pero yung traditional mahirap eh. So that's it. So basically yung ayan. Okay, may computer, mayroong light box.
Oo.
O yan. Diba?
Pwede naman pala i-zoom.
Ayan. So, hindi ko naman sila in-encourage magpunta ngayon. But, pag maluwag-luwag na, you can visit Las Piñas. Pero since online naman, marami naman kaming online workshops and sessions. Ayan. You're welcome.
Ang hirap pala nito kasi kailangan pag nagdo-drawing ka, naka-square. Ako kasi pag nagdo-drawing, tagilid yung tablet ko eh.
Aha. Ito, traditional itong nakikita nyo, pencil and paper yan. Yan. So, after nila mag-learn yan,
Pag ilaw yan,
after nilang mag-learn yan, digital sila, magko-computer naman sila. So, dalawa yung learning nila. After traditional, digital naman. Ayan, yung mga teacher namin. Na mga real animators, 2D or 3D animator. Yan naman yung nila. Marunong mag-layout, marunong mga animation directors, art directors, so yun. Okay? Ayan.
So yan guys, may idea na kayo kung anong pag-aaralan. Pero syempre, yun kasi face-to-face pa eh. Ngayon digital. So, ngayon virtual. So, medyo iba ng konti. Pero at least you had an idea kung ano yung mga gagawin ninyo, Jihan. And si Gloria nakita ko, she's asking for a friend daw.
Oo. Sige. Ayan.
So yan, okay. Miss Grace, thank you po. May pahabol pa po kayo. Pwede pong humabol.
Yun lang. I'm encouraging so many people out there na talented na if you really want a change of career, actually kahit graphics designer, if you want to learn something new, maging animator, pwede rin. You can add this additional skill para mas malawak ang iyong knowledge at marami ka makuhang work, no? So, yung 3D animators, pwede mag-learn ng 2D. So, marami. May motion graphics kami sa online namin. Trainings. Basta kung ano ginagawa namin sa studio, we teach it. That's how we do it in the studio. Yung saan kami masaya, we want to teach it. Okay? So yun ang namin, goal namin doon.
Yes.
I'm
we
sure.
We
Also have a 2-year course. We also have a very specialized 2-year course na pwede ka mag-major in 2D animation, major in 3D animation, major in game art and design, and major in graphics design. So, very specialized yung 2-year course na yon. Hindi siya, medyo suplado siya, hindi siya open for everyone. It's open talaga dun sa, talagang, talagang yun ang gusto nilang career. I mean, may skill talaga. Kasi, ang mga teachers sa 2-year course are all of us, the directors. So, iba siya. It's a
2 years actually, mabilis lang yan. Lalo na kung nakapasok ka na. Mabilis lang yan. Next thing you know, graduate ka na.
And then after that, makakatrabaho ka na. Whether sa studio or gusto mo magtayo ng business mo. Or, yun ang tuturo namin doon.
Pang super science course daw, sabi ni Jean.
Pero diba, yung generosity na talaga to share the knowledge at saka yung skills, diba? Experience. Thank you so much, Miss Grace. Looking forward kami na si Jihan maging part po ng classes ninyo. Yung one of our own will be part of Topic.
Yes. Ayan. So salamat din sa inyo, Faith and Rene, for this portion of EntrepRadio.
Thank you, Grace.
Sige po. Have a good day.
Have a great Sunday po.
Okay. So yan po mga ka-entreps. I'm sure marami sa inyo ang natuto, diba? Like, paano ba itong sa animation? Ano bang ginagawa? And yan, kita nyo naman, ang daming tanong. Kung may pahabol pa kayong questions, you can post it here or you can contact Miss Grace directly, no? Kasi finlash naman natin yung contact details din nila. And we would like to remind you, yung mga hindi pa nakakasali sa ating raffle, the directions are in the banner below. You can just follow it. Right now, we have 13 entries na po. No? So,
So to
lima
join
doon,
today's 5.5,
meron na.
babasahin ko na. To join today's 5.5 raffle, like the page, share this episode, and comment hashtag 5.5 on EntrepRadio. Yun lang. Tatlo lang ang gagawin ninyo.
And we will be using the automated StreamYard giveaway tool na hindi po siya nag-auto-delete apparently. So pag nabunot na kayo, counted na po yun. Pag nabunot ulit, we will just skip to the next
na.
one. Just in case. But
And-
mukhang masaya yung tool, hindi nga lang advanced.
And mga ka-Entreps, you have to be here. You have to say present kapag in-announce namin ang inyong pangalan.
Yes. Presence is required. No?
Yes.
Again, thank you po,
Miss
Miss Grace.
Parang bitin nga partner parang hindi pa natin masyadong na ano talaga, na himay-himay. Alam mo yun. Just
Diba,
present
pag
agad.
may sunod na, kung may promo pa ulit kayo, Miss Grace, pasok po natin ulit sa EntrepRadio yan. We're very happy to have you here again.
And it was very enjoyable, partner, kasi yung industry na pinag-uusapan ni Miss Grace is the same industry that I'm in, and a lot of actually our ka-entreps are really relating to it and gustong mag-join, di ba?
Ayan, may mga nagko-comment present.
May nagpipresent
Teka, wala
na,
pa yung
wala pang
raffle.
raffle.
Dalawa na kayo.
Kalma.
Kalma lang, guys. Okay. So now let's have our Mr. and Miss Entrepedia back muna to share Entrepedia tips number 2 and 3. Teka, nasa na? Eto, okay. Here we go.
EntrepRadio Online.
Hello, mga ka-Entreps. Welcome back to our Entrepedia. That was a lovely session with Miss Grace. Yes, being a fellow, somewhat animator, I'm an enthusiast myself, but I work with a very corporate tool, PowerPoint. What about you, Karen? What did you think about our guest?
Wow. Actually nga, no, kahit ako, I'm very interested. I do some basic animations. Medyo advanced naman ng konti. I use Canva, I use Vegas, I use Photoshop din. Pero parang dun sa level ng sa industry level talagang naliit yung yung skills na alam ko sa mga skills ng mga production talaga, no. So pero totoo yan, no, kapag you want to really excel in an industry, you really have to invest in training. One thing talaga na nakikita ko yan, kahit saan naman, even in my experience applying, no, one thing they look at is your experience and how you understand yung mga trainings mo, how well you understand your trainings, parang ganun, how you apply it in your work. So, ayun, medyo may mayroong tawag dito, medyo connect nga actually dun sa second tip natin, no, which is understand.
Indeed.
Yeah, understand your market appeal. Yo.
Yeah, that was our second Entrepedia tip. We'll give it a bit more flair. So, for our Entrepedia tips, the 3 tips for working with animations, our second Entrepedia tip is to understand your market appeal. So, what does this mean? I'll be reading this one for now. So, animations bring people to a new world and guide them through it as it tells a story. Pretty much just like watching a movie. So, but just like watching movies, not a lot of people have the same preferences. So some may like it exciting, some prefer scary, some surreal, or some maybe a lot more on the emotional side, love stories and whatnot, you know that. So having an understanding of what people prefer enables you to better refine your own flow of animation or your preferred way of communicating what you want to your customers or consumers. So from there, you'll be able to better create the animation that'll suit your target market. And that was our second Entrepedia tip. Understand your market appeal.
Yes, that's great, no? Ikaw naman, ano yung pagkakaintindi mo? Kung ikaw yung businessman, and how will you apply this, understand your market appeal?
Yeah, so in terms of from a like business perspective, this is pretty much similar to understanding your what's the word? Demography, your target market.
Demographics, yes.
Demographic,
Market
that's the word. That's the word.
And psychographics, hindi lang demographics, yes.
Yes, all those types of graphics among the other graphics that animations bring.
Yes. Actually, no, totoo yan. Daming graphics.
Yeah, so basically understanding that it'll allow you to like focus on a certain appeal. For example, if you're targeting the younger generations, I think they're a bit more on the colorful side, very pastel colors, animations, very smooth flowing, while the older generations focus on I don't want to assume, but they prefer a bit more a slower paced animation style as compared to the more dynamic ones that we have today. So marami mga shows dati na from my experience at least, really slow paced. It's like takes 5 seconds to move from one scene to another. Yun yung that fits with what the previous generation, older generations would prefer, as compared to recent ones, which like every 2 seconds is a new scene. Tuloy-tuloy lang siya. It's just like a lot of information. Yeah, very actiony. There's so much information flowing into your head. If that's the way you prefer to deliver your message, then that would influence what kind of people would be looking at your animations. So yeah, basically understanding what it is that you want to appeal to.
Yes, tama nga. Actually, sa advertising, meron tayong direct to the point, saka meron tayong emotional appeals. So, doon yung sinasabi natin na yung direct to the point, yun yung very informative, yung commercial or yung animation na sometimes nakakabore na nga dun sa ating mga audience, yung direct to the point na appeal na yun. Pero yung mga emotional appeal, sila yung mga parang yung sa Jollibee, yung mga yung mga commercial nila nakakaiyak, yung mga may story. So, yung ganun. So, once you understand your market demographics, yung characters mo naka-align na din siya sa parang profile. Kasi you do customer profiling in marketing. And then, andun na din yung mga bits na align din sa psychographics, yung mga emotional, kung saan sila nakaka-relate. So, it's, nakaka-help siya sa pag-build ng storyboard. Ayan.
There you go. And that pretty much covers the second Entropedia tip. So we'll be moving on to our third and final Entropedia tip, mga ka-entreps. So let's move on to that, if I may read the tip ever so effectively. Wink, wink. So number 3 is cost-effective animation style. So Karen, why don't you proceed to read this? Looks like it's a short one.
All right. So, cost-effective animation style. What's that? It's a variety of animation style that each have their own feel and appeal. Ano ba ibig sabihin nun? So, some are cheaper, pero meron naman, they pronounce qualities or they may cost more but provide better foundation for your envisioned world. So, parang yan sa mga commercials or sa mga other production, nasa laman, in short. Nasa laman or nasa production value ng iba. Kung depende kung ma-achieve ba, kailangan bang gumastos ng malaki para ma-achieve mo yung message na gusto mong iparating or not. So choosing the right style will help people narrow down the assets you will need and assist you in identifying how much you will need for your vision to materialize. So yan nga. Kasi minsan nga parang yung sinabi ni Miss Grace, gastos ka ng gastos pero kailangan mo ba yung gastos na yun para ma-achieve yung kailangan mong output. So, ayan nga. So, meron actually, if you watch, if you're familiar kayo dun sa mga Super Bowl sa US, competition ng mga advertisements dyan actually. Ang lalaki ng mga binibigay nilang mga budget. Pero meron naman iba kasi ang mahal actually ng binabayad mo for commercials sa Super Bowl. Dahil malaki yung binayad nilang commercial budget sa production sa TV. Yung production nila mismo ng animation lumiit, pero nabawi siya sa content ng story. Hindi sa quality.
Story writing, yeah.
Oo, yes. So, ayun din, you have to consider din, no? Yung laman ng story. So, that is EntrepRadio tip number 3, cost-effective animation style.
Yes. So choosing the right animation style for your selected animation. Because some of them are cheaper but have the little quirks that fit what you want, while some are also more expensive but at the same time better in terms of how you want your world to look like. So identifying what it is that you want will better narrow down, like what Karen said, narrow down what it is that you need, what software. So hindi kayo masustuck na like new software, I want it. You won't have your accountant tell you that, yeah, okay, you can get that, but you won't get paid for the next 3 months. You won't end up in that situation. So that kind of, just like the one Miss Grace mentioned earlier during the interview. So,
Yes, true. All right. So,
yep.
yeah, ako wala na. I'm okay. I'm all good na. But I
You're good.
guess, yeah, I'm good. I think I explained myself a lot na kanina.
Yeah, it's been a really animated day, if you get what I mean, today for EntrepRadio and our Entrepedia tips. So that ends our Entrepedia tips 1, 2, and 3. I think we can call in the rest of the cast now for the rest of the show. Take it away, guys.
EntrepRadio online.
Hey ho,
Hello, and we're back.
Hello.
we're all together.
Hello.
First episode, lovely.
Happy season 5 to everyone.
Yes. Grabe,
So
ang
now that
daming
you're
actually
here-
comments, no?
Ayan, so
Ready
actually
na
now
natin.
it's time for our raffle draw. Malalaman na natin sino ang nanalo sa ating 5 on EntrepRadio.
Yes, those
So right
who
now we have 14 entries.
14
Wow.
entries, and we are giving out
7 times
5
2.
prizes of 300 pesos. So ano bang pwedeng gawin sa 300 pesos?
So this was those who commented hashtag 5.5 on EntrepRadio. We'll
Yun,
see who
dami
wins this one.
mabibili sa sa 500 pang
Hindi 500,
Ay,
dadagdagan
500.
ni Karen.
Sorry.
Abonado ka
300.
pa dun,
Sorry.
Karen.
Kasi 5 eh.
Limang.
Ayan, nalito tuloy ako
Limang
555.
Karen.
Hindi, okay na yung 300. Makakabili ka na
So-
ng pizza for 5 people dun sa 300. O, di ba?
Ay,
$60
wow.
a slice. Wow.
Oo, tapos 2 milk tea. Oh, may milk tea ka pa.
So tandaan niyo yung ating code is hashtag. May hashtag kailangan. Exactly kung ano nakalagay dito. Hashtag 5.5 on
On
EntrepRadio.
EntrepRadio. Tsaka pwede rin
Sabi
kayong
ni Miss
bumati ng
Gladys,
happy,
marami na po
happy season 5, if you want. Kasi we're very happy na we have you on this episode, on our first episode for this season. So, dapat ibig sabihin pala, partner, kapag season 6 na tayo, 6.6, ganyan. Pag
Wow.
season 7 na 7.7.
Tapos tig 250 na lang din. Tapos
Palit na
7.7.
palit.
May budget lang din iba. Okay.
Diminishing returns.
Well, more chances for others, di ba?
So,
Ayan.
if we guys
15
are
entries.
ready,
So
15 entries,
Yeah.
guys.
Na tayo.
May hahabol pa ba?
That's a lot.
Yan.
Sige, simulan na natin. Ready?
yeah, if we are ready and our ka-entreps are ready to, let's
All right,
Dapat
Mama.
preference,
Let us draw
So-
our first.
For first winner, yan, no? May bumabarurot pang motor. Okay. Our first
Mama,
winner
Mama.
for the 300 Gcash is, 16 entries na. Humabol si Miss Aki Apolista. Yes.
The Apolista.
Okay,
Oh my goodness. Panalo na yan.
Huwag na tayo
Miss Ka,
mag-raffle,
habol pa
gano'n?
kayo.
Huwag na tayo mag-raffle.
Habol daw si Miss Cha. O,
Tignan natin.
di Miss Cha.
All right, so
So,
I'll
Don't forget to
17.
share the page.
Countdown tayo.
it's a
We are doing
hashtag.
raffle in
Yeah.
5, start the countdown with 5 seconds. So, do the honors,
Okay.
Chase.
All right, so last call. Hashtag 5.5 on EntrepRadio. Comment down below or comment whatever it is, wherever it is. So countdown starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let us begin the draw, ladies and gentlemen. First up, we have Da-da-da. That's a lot of names. Who's it gonna be?
Si Gian,
Drum roll.
nagpapawin. Kanina pa siya nandyan.
We're done.
You should have put that hashtag
Winner.
every time you comment.
Winner, Noel Loreto Rodriguez. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, sir.
This is the first of five. Five
The
winners.
question is, are you here, Noel?
Give us a sign.
Comment
Any
na
type of sign.
happy
Ilang holidays.
season 5. Ayan.
Okay. Sir Noel, if you are here,
10 seconds to comment.
10 seconds, sir. You hear the man? In
Are
10,
you here?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Sir Noel, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. I hope, sir, I hope it was clear to everyone that you have to type present if you are here. Please type
Yeah.
present in the comments below or comments
wait,
wherever it
ayan.
is.
Nandyan
Oh.
siya.
Nag-yes siya.
Baka
Ayan.
baka
Mabagal
nag-lag lang yung
kasi.
internet. Nag-lag lang yung internet.
There you go. There you go. Okay,
Okay,
congratulations.
Ayan.
He's there. He's there.
Yay! Yes, I
Okay,
am
so
here.
Noel, we
Ayan.
have Noel as our first winner.
Okay. Congratulations.
Let's
That's
go.
first of 5, ladies and gentlemen.
So Noel, you have to message the page, ha? You have to message us.
Yes.
Tell us na you won. Okay, let's move
And
on.
please include your your name and your GCash number na para mapadala natin.
Yes. Mm-mm.
Okay,
There you
for
go,
a second
sir
drawing.
Noel. Congratulations.
Ready.
Let's go move on to the second.
Number 2.
All right, this is gonna be one of exciting draw. Second of 5, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we get someone. Probably an Apolista.
Akala ko sinhan.
All right. Second of 5, ladies and gentlemen, we have Renny Queen Ramos. Congratulations. Are you here though? Please give us a sign. Is she around? Let's give us her. Give her. All right. In 10, 9, 8. Please type something in the comments. Let us know you're here. 7, 6,
I'm looking at
5,
the comment section.
4,
Renny,
3.
present.
Ayan.
here.
Okay. I'm making it. I'm deliberately making it slow. Come on, guys.
Okay, number 3.
Don't forget, dapat nag-like and nag-share, ha?
Like and share, like and share.
May sharer
May
badge
sharer
naman
badge.
si Renny. Yes.
Ooh.
Meron.
And Noel, meron din. Ayan.
And there you go. Proof.
Here's number 3.
She has proof. 3 of 5 incoming, ladies and gents. Here we go. All right.
Number
One
3.
down. Number 3. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Is it an Apolista?
Maybe. Maybe. Oh, here we go. B. Guerrero. Congratulations. Our third winner is Miss B. Guerrero. Are you around here? Please let us know. Type something in the comments and let us know you're here. In
If
10,
you're here,
9.
pagamdam.
Ayan,
8.
present.
Okay.
Yes,
Present.
and
Okay,
may sharer
nice.
badge din si B. Alright.
No one wants to hear that dreaded 0. Okay, great. I have so many ready.
May
All right,
19
our-
entries
Gising
na
na
pala
gising
tayo.
sila.
Okay.
Okay,
Hours
number
are-
4. Number 4.
Number 4 coming right up. All right, let's go.
Wow, 2 more to go.
Alright.
Sino kaya to?
Ang
Yes.
dami nating
More
ang
winners.
dami nating
Yes.
Gcash today.
I'm still hoping on Miss Apolista here. She has to.
Uy!
Oh, Kanina pa si Jules. Congrats, Jules.
Coconut.
Ang dami na rin na panalunan nito eh.
Congrats, Jules. are
Congratulations,
here.
Just dude, let us know you're here, dude.
Alam namin buhay ka, Just, pero ayan,
Ayan.
present.
There you go, buddy. 4 out of 5.
Kanina wala pang raffle, nagpe-present na si Just eh.
Ba't walang
Oh,
sharer
pati si Sir
badge,
Jeff, no?
Jules?
Ay, naku, walang sharer
Ay,
badge.
nako.
Uy, share ka
Just,
na,
wala
dali.
share
1,
badge.
2, 3.
Well, what do you guys say?
I-share mo na, now na. You have
Well.
5 seconds.
All right, you heard the
Uy,
lady. 5
nag-share ako,
seconds.
ayan.
Uy,
Ayun.
nag-share ka ba?
You didn't give me a chance to count down. Great, good job, Jess. All right, 4 out of 5 winners, ladies and gentlemen.
One
Thank you. Congratulations, Jess. Let's get to our fifth and last one. Let's see who it is.
Is it an Apolista sister?
Maybe. I still have some high hopes for the Apolista. They won so
Dalawa
much.
pa na sa profile ko, sabi ni Jess.
O yan. Baka di naka-public. Charot lang. Di okay na yan.
Okay. Ready?
Okay, last
Alright.
one.
Let's go.
1.
Action. All right, 5 out of 5. Our last and lucky last. Let's see who it is.
Sino kaya?
Is it gonna be me?
Is it?
My name- No! I call it. But Miss Anne Monique Apolista, congratulations. But you have to let us know that you are here. Miss Anne Monique Apolista.
She's
Ayan,
here.
congrats.
I know she's
Present.
here.
She is?
Yeah, she's
I
present.
think,
and-
Ayan.
Okay.
With matching silver badge. Siyempre, alam na niya.
All right.
She knows the drill na.
The Apolistas are
Big
winning.
congratulations to the winner.
They have a winning streak going on. And that was our last winner.
But
Ayan,
you
no.
have
Pero,
to message us para we'll know where to send the price, di ba? So GCash na lang tayo moving forward kasi medyo mahirap po talaga mag-coordinate between papadala pa yung item, ganun. So we'll just go on the GCash, di ba? Para mas madali para sa lahat.
And so ulitin ko lang yung pangalan ng mga nanalo, partner.
Okay,
And
go ahead, partner.
Mr. and Miss Entrepedia. First winner was Noel Loreto Rodriguez. Second winner is Rene Queen Ramos. Number 3 is B. Guerrero. Number 4 is Jas Camsol. And number 5 is Anne Monique Apolista. Congratulations, everyone!
Congratulations to the
Congrats
winners.
again.
Oh. $300 in GCash. Is that right? Yeah, $300, guys.
Yes, it
Pwede
is.
naman
Spend it
500
well.
kung gusto mo, Chase. Pwede naman
Well,
dagdagan.
I reserve the 500s for myself. Thank you.
Congratulations. Sabi ni Shakira Claire Apolista, happy season 5 ka, Entrep.
yes.
And to Miss Jen, congrats guys. Di bale, marami pa naman tayo mga raffle in the succeeding episodes. No? Kasimula lang to, 5.5 and moving forward.
Ayan na, may
tuloy natin.
nag-comment. Si Juice. Thanks sa
Sabi ni Jess,
500.
thanks sa 500.
Hey, now.
Wala, recorded tayo.
You gotta win first. You gotta win first. Isa
Nanalo
tayo
na
yan.
nga eh.
That's for the
Dagdagan mo
300. I want to be
daw,
clear about
ayan.
that.
Hindi, kailangan kasi yung mga host, tama yung amount na binibigay. Actually, si Karen kanina sabi din niya 500. So,
Ay,
pwede
ganun
namang
ba yun?
dagdagan. Oo.
Wala pa namang winner
Yan.
kanina, kaya
Not reading the memo kasi. Kaya.
But thank you so much, guys, for joining and for joining us this afternoon.
And here we go.
EntrepRadio online.
So again, mga ka-entreps, we'd like to thank our guest, no, si Miss Grace Dimaranan from Top Peg Animation Studios. No? Talagang maraming salamat po sa pagsama sa amin ngayon and sa pag-share ng inyong mga insights and learnings, no, when it comes to the animation industry dito sa Philippines.
Oo, we learned a lot talaga. No? We learned a lot today from Miss Grace.
Yung aking kapartner.
Naghang ba ako?
Hindi. Sige, tuloy.
Okay. Baka brains lang yung naghang. Wait lang. Ayan, we learned a lot. We learned a lot from Miss Grace and it was very enjoyable yung conversation with her. So, ayun. And mga ka-Entreps, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Sa mga nanalo, congratulations. Thank you for joining us for 5 seasons now and looking forward to having you join us until season 100, season 200, ganyan.
Yan tayo.
tanda na ata tayo nun.
Also, we would like to thank our production team. Miss Karen, do the honors, please. A lot of people here.
Yes, actually. So yeah, I would like to thank Pao Castillo, Sir Rem Albandia, Jen Frollo, and ayan, syempre sa mga people behind, no, sa mga ibang shows din, Gabriel, Derek Schultz, Moises Ivan, Puja, Nani Rowena Pangilinan Pino, and Cherry Faye Ramos. Thank you guys for working tirelessly in the background to keep the show going and flowing.
And of course, maraming salamat kay Sir Choi, the Voice Master Gonzalez, for your continued motivation and inspiration sa ating mga kaboses and other voice artists in the Philippines.
Thank you, Sir Choi.
So yan, syempre reminder na rin dun sa mga entrepreneurs, no, na mga nagnegosyo ngayon, kung gusto nyong makasama or sumali sa next episode namin, just send us a message here on the EntrepRadio Facebook page para we can get in touch with you and we can share your story, your challenges, and your successes, lalong-lalo na during the pandemic.
And also partner, because all of us here are voice artists. We invite you mga ka-entreps, if you're interested in becoming a voice artist, please consider to join the Certified Voice Artist Program. This is a series of online workshops created by the voice master himself, Pocholo de Leon Gonzalez, the one and only. And these online sessions are geared to bring out the best version of yourself and the voice in you.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Faith. Also, we would like to remind everyone that we also have other business-centered shows here on EntrepRadio. So we have our fellow kababayans from all over the world on EntrepRadio World, which airs every Thursday at 9 p.m. EntrepRadio World. Also, a wealth of information, knowledge, and experiences only at Entrep Academy every Friday at 7 p.m. Entrep Academy every Friday at 7 p.m. And the duo of financial know-how and the talk of how money walks. Check out moneytalk.ph, which will be airing every other Saturday at 6 p.m. So tune in, ladies and gentlemen.
EntrepRadio Online.
Sa pamumuno ng isa sa pinakakilalang influential speaker sa buong Pilipinas, Pocholo, the Voice Master Gonzalez, ma-inspire at ma-inform sa talakayan, selekta yan, ng inyong mga ka-entrep sa online radio kasama ang inyong lingkod, Rene, the Envoy Toralba.
The guy wants some selected, dude. Who's that? And
Saan namin yan?
going back also from Rene, the Envoy Toralba, and us, your one and only providers, one and only providers of entrepreneurial wisdom, your Mr. Entrepedia, Stephen Chase Lemon.
And you are Miss Entrepedia na nagugutom na din sa select Miss Karen De Gilia.
Ayan. And the only rose, hindi na pala. So I have to change na I have to change my extra na pala. I am not the only rose among these handsome thorns. Faith, the boss, Pastrana. Ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Creative Voices Productions, Creative Vision Studio, Creative Sound Studio, VG8 Radio, Voice from Home at the Voice Master Channel. This is EntrepRadio Online, the voice of
Filipino entrepreneurs.
Bye, guys. Happy 5-5.
See you next week.
Enjoy your Sunday.